Okay. Welcome to the tier 100 dungeon. First try. With the last 5 levels, we'll be even more sturdy. And if I had this helmet on now, we would have the armor, guys. Okay. This is 20% bonus. That is 20%. Like, that brings us up. But we can drink our potion now. And our potion brings us up to 11,000. And we can drink our incense. That will also max out our resistances. So that's very nice. Damage-wise, we don't have to worry, right? Because damage-wise, we are fantastically, wisely set for this, right? I mean, that's the damage we're doing, right? If they wouldn't be suppressoring. Thank you very much. So that's just... Ow. That's just going places from a damage standpoint. But we gotta look out that we don't run into these things, right? You need to figure out how to get armor as a Necro. It's very simple. Total armor on helmet, total armor on pants, and total armor on amulet. That's usually what you do as a Necro, depending on if these items are actually free. I mean, right now I play the Godslayer crown, but I wouldn't need the Godslayer crown. If we're honest, I have it on, but realistically, that is the one item that could go away. It gives me nice bonus damage, but it's not bonus damage I am in need of in any way to, you know, make my build work. Try to look out that they don't explode into us. Oh, I finally out of spirit? That truly does not happen often. Man, right now we're just left, right, and center. It's just annoying that these explode, right? So I just gotta wait for a second and not just keep walking. I mean, there's an elite. Let's yell for... Oh, wow. Wow. It helps that we're just doing 10 million overpowers. That's kind of like the ceiling, by the way, in case you wonder. We're like 10 million overpowers is kind of the standard. Okay, we need to kill this guy here behind them all, but without running through them, okay? Thank you very much. My damage is happening in waves, ladies and gentlemen. I need to, you know, I need to just damage through all of them until that damage reduction dude is kind of dead. Okay, good. Done, done, and done. Oh, that explosion almost had me. I guess Vault of the Forsaken from an enemy standpoint was probably... Oh, wow. Bit overkill for one enemy, but what's the hassle? Now, see, that was the Godslayer crown. Oh, 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 hello. What do you have here for me? Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Woo, that's great. Actually, not even a terrible roll. It's like almost max willpower. I like what I see there. You enjoy Druid? Oh, yes, I'm having really fun with Druid right now. Which class is the strongest in the game? Right now, it would be Barbarian. When we're like right after like just damage output, survivability, like everything added together, we would be ending up with Barbarian, definitely. Now, we're not talking about overall, like, you know, build variety, fun to play, all that kind of stuff. But right now, Season 2, Barb is doing good. Keep in mind, this changes from season to season. I gotta say, though, that Pulverized Druid hit me a little bit by surprise. I know Druid was strong, so I knew Druid wasn't weak, but I wasn't in any way aware that Druid is this level of strong. You know? Like, because we're doing tier 100 dungeons as a 95 Druid, where we usually would have to worry about our defense a lot. But we don't really worry about our defense at all, because our defense is also like just doing this on, you know, we're a ranged character. Look at me, Chan. This is a horde of minions. They get all pulled together and now they're all dead. Oh, wow. I get exploded on. So it's kind of like, what? We betrayed Necro? No, we're just leveling another character and then we're making another Necro. We make 2 Necros level 100 peer. And the reason why I make 2 Necros 100 is actually very simple. It's because I am sick of reskilling my 1 Necro. So I think this is going to be the new normal for me every season now, that I essentially make 2 level 100 necros, because it just allows me to make 1 blood and one like bone, you know? And that's like 1 bone, 1 shadow. And if I have 1 blood, 1 shadow, then I can essentially get you also finally some bone builds, because people have been begging me for a bone spear necro, and I have refused to create one, but I will do that as well, as I will go for multiple druid builds. I mean, right now I want to focus on 1 druid build because I want to make the pulverized perfect. 4 million, 6 million, more million. Oh, I need to look out to not run into all of them because it's greedy, right? This is a tier 100 dungeon, so you gotta respect it at least for 2%, right? At least put some respect to their name. Poor minions that are trying to look tough. But it's just very hard to take this serious when this is what we're doing, right? I think Overpower Rogue hits harder than Hota. There is an Overpower Rogue? I will be honest with you, this is the first time I've heard of an Overpower Rogue. And you got me intrigued. Goodness Christ, the almighty. So like, this is what I mean, is it's hard to kind of respect any dungeon when this is what you're doing. I'm trying to currently save up my my Overpower with Spirit. Where is it? There. Do you see this? This is me right now, just say, like, for the boss fight, I'm getting this ready. So now I know that for the boss fight, I'm essentially just getting this one straight away. Now we're going to throw on our Rage to be even more powerful. We're going to get maximum Fortify. I was out of spirit for a second there. Ah! Goodness Christ, the slow. I should have dashed. I thought I could just walk out of it, right? I should have dashed. I was greedy, Chan. Okay. Where's my... Again, saving up my spirit here. I want the spirit bonus to be here at 61. This is also important because this is my 75 spirit spend. Okay? So I need to spend 75 spirit to then get a 30% damage boost. Okay? That's kind of like the basic idea behind that. Yell. 1, 2, 3. Dash. 40% bonus damage. I have to say, tier 100 bosses definitely have quite some HP going on. Like, we all know that, right? Tier 100 bosses are just tough as nails. Oh, we're not. Oh, we're not worried. Oh, we're not worried. He said. For our first tier 100 dungeon, this is going really well, Chan. Nice. That's good. Honestly, that's good. Now I can also, like, just get all my glyphs leveled up. I think I'm actually going to get outmatch leveled. No, wait. Outmatch would be more... Oh, I need to see outmatch. Where's my... Outmatch gives me more resistance, yes. Pressing all the buttons, no meaning. Okay, yes. So, first tier 100 dungeon. And we picked up another tier 100, which is great. The Sanguine Chapel, or Flooded Depths, or... Gore Ruins is Death Pulse. Okay, let's try out Sanguine. Let's see how that goes. It uses T-balls. It gives rogues like 72. But the rogue is currently broken. Will be a video on this build guide. There is already a video on this. Ha, sir, there is already a video on this. Last 2 videos on the channel, like you got here, Bob, that's the build explained, and that's the build versus Uber Lilith. Nosferatu, rest well. Oh, let me get my things running. Oh, ow. Ow, you just touched me. I gotta say, I wasn't sure if the tier 100 farm is gonna be 100% working this morning when we started this, chat. I wasn't 100% sure. You know, I know how good the build is. I know how much damage we deal, but still, like, there's always a factor of maybe it just simply doesn't work. But once again, I underestimated my own power. The funny part is just having to kill everything in the dungeon, you know, because you don't want anything to boop you in the back. But we are also doing that, you know. We're also just simply killing everything in the dungeon. You weren't even charged up yet. He just stumbled forward and ate me. You can't consider broken enemy with Blizzard current design philosophy concerning seasons. Yeah, I know, but it's like, it's literally like broken in terms of like the mechanic is just broken. I know that that's intended, you know, by Blizzard again to not fix broken things anymore, and I think I'm fine with that. But it's just good to know for people that don't want to play something that is factually broken, because sometimes things also work on the Eternal Realm, and that's important for many people. Like, they want builds to also work on the Eternal Realm, and that's where a lot of people dislike playing something that is factually broken. So I don't think it matters that things are broken, but it should still be mentioned when a build only works because of a bug, you know, because then there's always a way that the build stops working, essentially, right? So if you have a build that works because like the combo points are just like not working as intended or something like that, you know, should be mentioned before you like play this, and then, you know, like in a week it could be not working anymore. So that's always shitty, right? I mean, you want to play something and then you're just like, oh yeah, you know what? Oh, when? Who? I mean, seriously, who? What? When? Where? What? Why? Like, what touched me? I didn't pay attention. I'm so fast. I'm surprised by this dungeon being way more difficult than the other tier 100, right? Oh, vampire. But I guess it's also the vampire dudes throwing like their vampire shit, because they have always been annoying. Sir, what are you healing with? He just randomly healed. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. he just came. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to see. He thought teleporting on me was in. Turn out wasn't in. Destruction. Beautiful, beautiful destruction, ladies and gentlemen. Switches for keyboards. I've been using the Omni switches now from SteelSeries for a long while, Bronx. So I'm like, I need my keys to feel like mechanical switches, but without the sound of mechanical switches. Because for me personally, there's nothing worse than keys being too loud, but I still want them to feel good. And that's why I do use my SteelSeries gear. LSR, good to see you there. Howdy. And yeah, I know that's a pretty sellout now because we're sponsored by SteelSeries, but there's a reason we're sponsored by SteelSeries is because I actually like their gear, you know? The reason isn't like because I'm getting paid for it. The reason is I like their gear. That's why I got sponsored by them. But yeah, that's where I'm currently with switches. I know a lot of people like cherry red, cherry blue, cherry whatsoever, and so on. But honestly, oh, what? No, there was nothing. Did I just really dash into an exploding bloated corpse? Oh, I am so mad. I am so mad. You just started playing Druid last night. I love to hear that. Druid is fantastic. I mean, even during leveling, this was really fun. Which makes me very happy because you know, leveling needs to be fun. Because if the level, I am now so scared of dashing accidentally into a bloated corpse, right? Because that's the one thing that can kill me in this dungeon. Now I'm scared of it. If a different Paragon build on the YouTube, well, the Paragon build difference is usually down to me having improved the Paragon already. LSR. That's usually what it comes down to. Like if some of the paths and some of the boards are flipped, that's when I made the boards in Mobalytics, and then I noticed, you know what? If I flip this board left side around center and turn this and twiddly-dee and twerk to do you, that it then actually turns out to be better. See, like, I don't know what just damaged me there. Like, nothing even stood remotely close to me. And we just lost half our HP. What did I miss? Lag? Nonsense long-range devastation out of nowhere? Gotta kill every single one in this little dungeon. One thing I am a bit concerned about, and I'll admit that, is there is gonna be the vampire boss, the what's called the Blood Bishop, right? And technically the Blood Bishop isn't the problem, but that's a technically because the Blood Bishop has like one attack, and that is his that is his like shadow poop, and I need to look out that he doesn't like one-hit me with that. Oh, that's bad. That's a shrine. I wanted to avoid shrines because these shrines, they can spawn like very annoying opponents, so I need to be a bit careful here right now that we're not getting killed by goats or demons at that, because there's these demons, but these demons are not the problem. The problem are the succubee, because they suck at you and they throw their annoying bolts of energy, and these can actually kill you. Like, see this demonic fire there, if they hit you, especially in a tier 100 dungeon, you might just die to that. And you understand, I don't want to die. I mean, this is great XP. Look how my level is just rising, huh? Oh, triple dash, out of danger. Boop him, boop him, boop him. Oh, finally. And he was resisting police brutality. We didn't like that. And all of this, not even for a good shrine, guys. All of this for a greed shrine. All of this for XP and a greed shrine. I'm not sure if that's okay now. No! No, too close. There was so much space between me and that. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad for dying to this. Yes, LSR. A link to this build, exclamation mark build, should show it to you. Okay, Tormented Ruins is Poison Enchanted. Oh god, I don't want to do Poison Enchanted. We could do Lightning Storm. I'm scared a bit of Gore Ruins because it has melee defenders. And the problem with melee defenders is, well, I'm melee kinda. I see what you're saying, Sorkin. Could be good for different classes technically to brand it to. Oh wait, I got another Paragon point to brand it to different classes. Okay, let's go for bear. Let's go for bear. Oh, this was death pulse. That's why I didn't want to do it, not melee defenders. I'm an idiot. I remembered the right thing, but for the wrong reasons. Why I didn't want to do this respective dungeon. Because death pulse is just horrible. I have a natural tendency to kill something and then just rush into that enemy, right? Renegade's retreat on tier 100 is absolutely crazy. Oh, see, I almost ran into that. Like an absolute bot. And straight up dying. Oh, hello there, demonic demons. Please, bring it on. Oh. Game's forcing me to pay attention. No, 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 I'm stuck in the doorway. I don't want to be stuck in the doorway. I mean, seriously. I had like these explosions go off next to me, and it literally doesn't. What? Literally doesn't matter how healthy you are, right? Quite entertaining to watch you play Druid while level of mine. Honestly, the level journey was brilliant with Druid. I am beyond happy that I choose to play it. Because again, I wasn't actually sure if how much I'm going to enjoy Druid leveling and playing, because the Druid can be quite slow, quite sluggish, quite everything, right? So I wasn't 100% sure how much I was going to have fun. Turns out that I figured out how to make this not rely on spirit, which was the number one thing we wanted to do, to find a build that completely works without care of spirit. Because the most annoying part is using your basic attacks, right? And this Druid does not need basic attacks ever. You can use them to scale your damage. So we figured out that whenever I do a wind shear, that my next earth skill now is having 12% more damage. And I can do wind shear, 12% more damage. Which is not worth it in day-to-day dungeoneering. So if I just like push this dungeon here, is really not that you have to do that. But if you're going to fight a boss and you want to use your guaranteed overpower, you might as well just do the right click attack for maximum damage, right? So here, and then boom, be ready for it. I mean, for that, it would still be good. And this is one thing I would really like to change. I need to be able to enlarge the symbols somehow. You know, like if I could bring the symbols on my bar here somewhere in the middle of the screen, just for me to actually see them a little bit better. Because right now we're at the point where I need to see this one, right? To know I'm getting a guaranteed overpower, so I can do this and then guaranteed overpower. But it's just like so far away from being seen. You know? Or easily accessible that I just can have an eye on it. That's sometimes really sad because you want to like min-max what you're doing, but UI wise you're being hampered from min-maxing what you're doing, right? And then also the amount of symbols you can actually get is limited, so I'm actually missing out on symbols, you know, that I would like to have. I'm kind of like, how am I now supposed to you know, do my best road to damage if I can't even see it? You're confused about the damage output. The damage output doesn't raise any more. Like once you're there, like right now, my damage ceiling is like 10 million kind of. For the overpower, I can raise this by working with some of my multipliers better. So there's some multipliers I can work better with. Essentially. But 10 million is like roughly the maximum we're having here right now. That being said, there is like, so my I'm missing a 12% multiplier. I'm missing an 8% multiplier. I'm missing a 30% multiplier currently that is not constantly active. So there is a few things that we can truly make better to improve our overall damage output. And if I like go away from overpower and go more to crit. So right now we are actually maxing overpower and I have a 2,500 overpower. So this is me having 2,500 overpower, but I only have 142 critical strike damage. So that 142 critical strike damage is actually pretty weak, right? So there's a world where I want more critical strike damage. For example, right now, it would be nice to get rid of the exploit glyph because we're playing exploit here. Because exploit allows us to make enemies vulnerable, right? But we kind of don't need this, to be honest. We could replace this through, and what it was called again? Spirit. Spirit would allow us to do more critical strike damage multiplicatively in total. So might be that I want to play Spirit, you know? Drop down 20 levels, you're shooting yourself in the foot forcing Nightmare 100s. No, I'm not. I mean, right now it's just about knowing if it's possible. And it is possible. I mean, we're not, you know, we're not stressed. It's a great fun experience. So we can just play the Spirit, I think. We could even max the Spirit, and that would total higher our damage output. Whereas the vulnerable actually doesn't really higher our damage output. So that is something we could easily change. Total amount of armor. We need maximum life, not that. First spike, no. First skills deal more critical damage to crowd control enemies. Wait, that's a thing? Huh. Interesting. Not that I'm planning to play that, but it's just really good to know that that's a thing. That's overpower damage critical with werewolf skill to not what I'm looking for. I'm genuinely looking for pulverize, and I'm sad that we're not getting that. Wait, there's a total armor while in werewolf form. Is there also a total armor while in bear form on boots, or is it only for that? There is on boots? Really? I thought my boots were perfect the way they are. No, I wasn't even looking to do anything. There is? Well, I mean that makes sense. Now I can make things easier. Really? Total armor in bear form exists? I need more money. Boots. It says only total armor in werewolf form on boots. No, it's not on boots. It's on chest. What about the glyph with damage by healthy? I mean, the damage by healthy glyph is there. We already have it. Yeah, bear, like it was about like, I have it on my chest. I have Insatiable Fury. And we actually need to do some, if Sanderkin is here, we can do some Gregors today to get another Insatiable Fury, because I'm actually looking for Insatiable Fury 2.0 that is scaling a little bit better than the current one I have, because my current one isn't scaling good. When I have 7 steel, I could see like how easy I could beat Gregor alone. How much steel do I have? Oh, here. Just kill Gregor quickly. See if I get a new Insatiable, you know? So this is for being possible. Just for you to understand. It's not about like, sure, I can farm 80s faster. I can farm 90s faster. But first and foremost, I want glyph XP. And second and most important, I want possibility. And possibility is there. And I love it. It's a bit annoying with the small buff icons. Yes. I mean, like, so what I would like to have is I want an option for priority. Why can't I go into okay, chat, listen for a second. Why can't I go into settings? And in the settings, I say, like, I want to always see these X symbols. They're always priority over the others, because I don't need to see my is my potion up during combat. I don't need to see the Mother's Blessing. I don't need to see the bonus damage still cast a storm skill. These are all things I don't need, you know? So I really need to, you know, I want that.
I need time to do that.
Different. Yeah. Let's kill Grigor. World boss in 6 minutes. I would like to do a world boss alone. Because he can't literally kill me, but I can kill him. Okay, we'll do world boss and then return back to tier 100s. Okay, guys? Let's kill like 3-4 Greeks quickly. This P4wnyhof came here to eat ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of ass. Bubblegum. Both. Both. Okay, that is the waxing gibbous. Isn't the waxing gibbous needed when you're playing, yeah, isn't that for the shred build? For the claw shred build thingy?
I need time to do that.
I might not be fast, chat, but I can travel fast. Fortify, fortify, fortify. I don't want your boots. I don't want your boots. I have those boots already. I don't think it actually use it. It used to use it, right? Pretty sure. Okay. Next one. Let's get that. What game is this? Diablo 4. Also, the character looks weird. It's because we're having the purple aura on. I think as we're playing Druid, we could turn the purple to green. So options, gameplay, player highlight. Oh my goodness. 20 different buttons pressed, but none was the right one. Okay. Player highlights. Save. See? Now we're a toxic. By the way, this only happens with a bear. Like with your normal character, it just doesn't. But now I'm looking green. Any other color you would prefer, chat, over green? Oh, what? Well, that was nice. I think that was 12 million hits. One done and done. 3 minute well, but I can do one more. I can do one more. What would you recommend for me on how to learn what I'm doing? Saf, if you're completely new and you want to learn how to level Druid, I literally just leveled this Druid in the last 3 days, and this video here explains how to level your Druid essentially. It's just on the channel. It's right there. It's just waiting for you. You know, it really also explains how to choose your aspects while leveling. How's the spirit production working? How can you make it better? Will you do a video update on the Necro Sacrilegious Mendon build with Litless Wall? I'd appreciate it. Sacrilegious Mendon build. It's already top tier updated, Dennis. There's no update needed anymore. The build is done. I mean, the Sacrilegious Mendon build is done. Or Duriel yet? You do the same to Duriel. I mean, Duriel I do with a team, always not alone, because Duriel feels bad if I do it alone. because like your viewers can also get like cool Uber uniques, you know? That's where I refuse to do Duriel completely alone, because I oh god, I got robbed. Because, you know, I want to share it with my viewers, else it would feel bad. Okay, I need to where's the world boss? That's the world boss. How much time do I have left? 1 minute. Can do it. Can do it.
I need more time.
Need to quickly sell an item, so I just have the space to pick up the items. Ooh. My level 3 have metamorphosis level 3, so I'm pissed. Well, my metamorphosis is level 1 because I made this character new, and I'm making a second necro to also have metamorphosis level 1. So it's not necessary to do this on a necro, but on the druid it definitely feels better to have metamorphosis level 1, which is scam though. That it will really make a character better by this much. Okay, now let's see what level is this insatiable. An 852. What the toxic horrible roll. Wow. That's not even like wow, it's just trash. Okay, I still need a better helmet. Still not getting a better helmet. I need to save a little bit more aspects up. Oh, thank you for killing the world boss so I can go back to checking my items. Thank you for killing the world boss so I can go back to checking my items. Appreciate it. Oh, terrible. Well done. Terrible. Terrible. Well, just terrible.
My burden is too great.
My burden is too great. My burden. Leveling glyphs again. Yep, leveling glyphs is pain, but that's why I only do it in tier 100 dungeons, honestly. That's what I usually end up. Like we go for the tier 100 dungeons and we're done. Right? Because it's just the, well, not the fastest way, but it's more or less the fastest way. Right? Just not give a damn bother. All that junk. Said all that junk. Put the rest in the box. Ever need the waxing gibbous? Who knows? Out. What do we have left? Wait, we need to put my resources away. Hands, femurs. Steel can stay. The hearts go. Drink the potion. Drink the incense. And we're doing... Oh no, monster poison damage. I'm gonna die. Renegades. I told you Renegade's retreat is absolutely awful, right? Let's see how... Wait, monster overpower resist? You're... No. Are you making it so hard for me? Okay. Renegade's retreat. This one is going to be horrible. Like, it's going to be just a horrible experience. Let's go. The problem with Renegade's retreat is there's one minion in it and it goes invisible, walks behind you and backstabs you, right? It's these little like rogue ninjas. So they go invisible, walk here, this guy here, the blackguard. They just walk behind you and they kill you. So you gotta essentially, as you're going through, you gotta make sure to really like look everywhere that these nerds do not in any way kill you. See that there he was, the throat slitter, actually, not the blackguards, the throat slitter. He just walked behind me. I mean, you can attack them as they're invisible. You know, there he was again, right behind me. Bunch of annoying nerds. That's what we gotta be a bit careful for. Also, could you die? Oh, because you have him behind you. Wait, let me do this. Go through. Kill all of you. Well, I said this is going to be like horrible to a degree, but there's just such a high enemy density in this. This is one of the best leveling dungeons. We have tried it now yesterday out so many times, but yeah, like it's just, the XP is just flooding in on this one. So monster overpower resist actually doesn't matter this much, right? Because mainly when I overpower, things die. You know, you'd say like, but what if they overpower resist? Well, it doesn't really matter that much, because mainly when we get to that point where they overpower. You almost had me. You almost had me. See, then it's like what, 6 million or so, and they're gone. I love this dungeon, even though like all the things I pointed out, right? All the annoying opponents, all the downsides. I still like this dungeon. I don't know. Maybe I just hate fun. Maybe I just hate being chill. Maybe I just like pain to feel alive again. Oh, did I just slow him out of his invisibility? I did, right? He was just next to me and we activated our... oh, we need to kill this one or it's gonna be annoying. But essentially, we just roared him out of his... backstabbing. Interesting. Didn't know that was possible. Today we learned a thing. Okay, walking into the middle of the room, getting pummeled by archers left, right, and center is not advisable. I am totally wanting that Blast Wave shrine because Blast Wave is just the shit. Mind if you can Blast Wave into something? Boom. I haven't found a single keeper yet. Oh, we're gonna get backstabbed. We're gonna get not backstabbed. We're gonna get throat slit. Ignore me, please. Thank you very much. I am dead. I am dead. I am dead. I made a mistake. I didn't. Call an ambulance. Not for me, though.
Not ready yet.
Cue call an ambulance meme. I guess I'm going to level Druid again because I love Pulverize so much. Yes. Yes. Are you enjoying Druid or are you going to play it coming seasons? Well, I'll always start with Necro. That's just safe call because I just like Necro the most. Necro is just the class I enjoy playing the most from all the classes out there. But I have to say Druid definitely has a special place in my heart and it's going to be my second level class. But that's mainly because I just found a way how to make Pulverize work for me and be interesting for me. I'm not sure if I will like the other Druid builds because again, Pulverize is fun because Pulverize doesn't use essence production abilities. So I am literally like making resource. I am making my spirit over using Pulverize. So I again found a way to make resource an alternative way to what you would usually make it. That poison was just chunking so hard as crazy. So oh god, there's a butcher in this dungeon, Chan. So we just found a way to make resource alternative again, completely to the usual way how you would make it, and that is what just always has me happy, right? So there is a goblin, Chad. You saw it, right? And you know what that means. How do you change cursor color under options? There is straight away on the first page cursor color and high contrast cursor. And I highly even recommend to do that because it just makes everything so much more visible. Come on, chat. Let's ignore that goblin for a second. Oh no, I'm low on spirit. Run away from the blood blister, chat. Throat slitter. You saw him, he was just slowly approaching. Ah! Those knights are the second most dangerous thing in this dungeon, right? From all the things. Oh, nope. Because if they actually hit their overhead smashing hit there, that could potentially kill me. And for some reason they are able to like turn mid swing, you know? So they're looking complete different direction, and mid swing they'll just turn around 360 degrees and hit you because they can. Wait, where are the keepers? How do I struggle finding the keepers? How have I gone through this amount of dungeon yet? Okay, listen. And I've found one single keeper so far. What is this atrocity? Am I just so bad at finding them? Okay, there's the other. Okay, you know what? Maybe I found them, but I just didn't notice because he died so fast last time. You know? Maybe that's where I was asking myself where the keeper is. Oh god, I just jumped into 3 throat slitters. That was a mistake. And I deserve to die. Why you shoot at me? Stop it. Oh, that is... Ah, here we found him. This is where we died the last time because of that dude who's actually making them not die. And then there was the other guys back here who put down their lightning pillars. And I just straight up walked into those lightning pillars and got killed. That is what happened. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? I got all my cooldowns ready. So now, fear the wrath of the Druid. I said, fear the wrath of the Druid and not kill me. Okay. I might have just went through all of them because I didn't want to die, Chan. I'm a reasonable person. You know? We stunned him. Perfect. Now we're gonna 75% less damage on him. Then we stun him again. And then we kill him. That's what the roar is there for, right? 70% minus damage. Suck it, nerds. Leave me alone. And we're just walking back to the boss. Beautiful. We're finally going to this. Devastation is going to be bonus damage versus elites. It's actually one of my more wanted skills. What's up? Little sharpshooter guy. Yep, that's what we're looking for. When the damage is just hitting Ryan. And the overpowers are just critting nicely. Don't forget your dashes in between to keep your maximum damage ceiling out with T-Bolt's Will. And we keep leveling Spirit. I think I really want to try out that Spirit. It's going to be interesting if I put that in. But we'll need it max level so it actually works in here. Because right now, we need this. Actually, it could work already, right? In? Ah, it's not going for this. Yeah, Spirit is missing out on that. But we already get 45% critical strike damage plus. So we're going up to 210. That's actually quite decent. Now we should be able to... Did we get another one? Renegade's Retreat, Shocklands. Oh no. Monster physical resist and overpower resist. Are you kidding me? That couldn't be more horrible. I am so going into... Yeah, I'm so going into Tormented Ruins to die. No, we're not. Followed Ossuary. It's going to be horrible. The boss sucks? No, I think that boss is okay because he has low HP. The boss that really sucks. Okay, you want to know which boss really sucks? The lady that does lightning damage. That boss sucks. Because for some reason, she might be easy to stagger. Oh, that is a Helltide. Shit. Okay, one chest. Let's get one chest before we do the next tier 100 chat. Build guide works from level 1, or should I use the 1 to 50 build? Works from level 1. Technically, if they turn 360, they turn around. Yes. I made a Lacquerate build this season and made tier 100, but the damage is so low it takes too much time. Which I would do better damage. Which Lacquerate? Isn't that Druid? Isn't that Barbarian? Right? Wait, or was it Druid? Jesus. See, my Druid experience is right now this build. I haven't really tried out other Druid builds. So if you struggle with other builds, you know, like there's a reason you struggle because they might just not be good for endgame. I mean, for example, if you look at Necro, there is summoner builds who are really, really good for leveling. There's really good leveling summoner builds. But as soon as you reach a certain threshold, they're not going to be good anymore. Right? Simply because, well, they were good for leveling. That was it. And then when you're saying you're struggling with tier 100 dungeons with the damage, it just might be the ceiling for your build. Or you're just missing the right items. There's always a woe to that, right? Lacquerate is the werewolf ultimate, okay? I mean, there might be a world where Lacquerate is just bad for high dungeons, but there might also be a world where you're just missing certain key items or your Paragon board is horrible. You know, I always hate to say your Paragon board is horrible because it's kind of mean, but it might just simply be that your Paragon board is horrible. Lady, you're supposed to choose guys as proxies. You know, I learned something about this event, that this event is trash, but if you're actually killing everything as super efficient, there is quite an enemy density spawning. So as bad as this one actually is, due to being pulverized, I kind of learned that, you know what, I'm getting actually good amount of cinders because look how, like, as soon as she chooses one of her sacrifices, champions, whatsoever, you just literally turn around and you just pulverize it. So it's kind of working, you know. Might also just be good because you're literally just killing everything. So that's that, you know. But I saw like a mage doing this, and surprisingly the mage was struggling, but he wasn't struggling in terms of damage. He was struggling because he had to like literally walk to every unit, correct? And we don't just walk anywhere. We just turn in a circle and just hit in a circle. I level 200 playing Blood Surge minion build and switched for higher nightmare dungeons. Yep. I mean, sometimes some builds are just not meant to do the content. I mean, the same will be true for Abattoir of Zir. So until the Abattoir of Zir, you can literally play whatever you want. But if you then want to do the Abattoir of Zir efficient, you might finally have to think about an alternate route. Because you might finally have reached the point where it just simply doesn't do the trick anymore. Right? When I can play a Mendon Summoner to, for example, to beat tier 100 Nightmare Dungeons and it works, But I just know for the Abattoir of Zir, it won't be that good. It won't be that efficient. Hello, Lightning Buzzsaw. How's life? Okay, let's get our obolts up maxed, because I need my obolts maxed while we're just blasting through this. I do also feel like the amount of cinders dropping is relatively low right now, and I'm not happy. Okay, who am I kidding? There's enough cinders dropping. I'm just lying to myself, Chan. I just wanted to complain for higher cinder drops. You caught me, Chan.
I'm not ready.
I was just complaining to complain. Enjoying double swing barb, devil barb build at tier 100 dungeons, but I'm sword spreading, potentially having to respec into Hoda build for Zir. Yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. If you have to respec, you gotta respec. That's why you make multiple barbs. This is why I'm making another Necro Chan. It's literally the reason why I'm leveling a second Necro. So I have, like, yeah, I don't have to reskill. I mean, that is a sad design flaw on Blizzard's side. But hey, with the Mother's Blessing running right now, I guess I can get it done easily, right? I mean, this Druid now was made in 3 days to level 100. Where obviously the shortest phase was the 1 to 60. And the longest phase is everything afterwards. But still, like, reaching level 90 was now, it was a cakewalk. I mean, getting to this point here wasn't complicated. And I've especially been doing a variety of activities, so it wasn't just mindless nightmare dungeon grind, right? There was actually quite some like outside activities, doing the hell tides and whatsoever. So I'm kind of happy with that, you know, the variety of content I could do to get to that level, and that I was just wasn't like forced into a play style essentially. That had me happy. I mean, especially these here go crazy right now, Chan, because with the bonus XP and everything multiplying onto each other, if you're now doing the Helltide chest, I think I got like 400k experience from a normal 75 chest. That was nice. Reskilling is so bad in this game. Yes. I have to say, though, there's so much to learn. Okay, listen. Is there any human build viable? I have not seen anyone yet, to be honest. I would say there is probably one. I just simply haven't seen a player do it yet. Or I haven't just looked up the right videos. That redoing Paragon boards really teaches you a lot about the game. I know it's annoying to redo Paragon boards, but I have redone Paragon boards now so many times, okay? And the amount of learning experience it just has been to like really make me better at doing Paragon boards, right? Of really finding the perfect pass. Definitely. One thing I don't understand is, okay, Chan, quality of life feature. Mobalytics in their build planner, they have a feature where they show every single node. Like if I slot an intelligence glyph, right? Every intelligence glyph lights up in their build planner. Why isn't that an in-game feature? Pardon me, Chan. But if I'm putting now a glyph in here that is that needs willpower, why doesn't every willpower glyph glow? Am I asking too much? Is it too hard for the UI design team? Maybe it's impossible. Maybe I'm asking for impossible coding here, chat. Is it like, am I, you know, am I being difficult again? Is it me? Am I the problem? this literally not codable? But how about that, like, you know, really, if I slot, you know, if I slot like here a dexterity glyph, why don't the dexterity in the potential range, why don't they glow up? It's unnecessary to a degree, but it could be a nice toggle option on the side. You know, show potential glyphs or something. I didn't know Travis Kelce played D4. Who's Travis Kelce? Sean. I mean, I've been like, I've definitely, like, I might have a slight similarity to a German soccer player. Or the German soccer player has a similarity to me, because we all know it goes from popularity down, and like being a TikTok streamer and a Twitch streamer is definitely more popular than German soccer. Obviously. Right? American football player. Well, now I have to Google it. Okay, Travis Kelce. I sadly do not know any, or sadly, like, I just don't know any American football players, because, you know, surprise, I don't watch American football as a European German. There's actually quite some Germans that do watch it, but it's not, I'm not the target group. Okay, Travis Kelce. You know what? Yeah, I can see it. I'm fine with that. It just shows again I have a goddamn everyday face. I can work with that. You know what? That's fine. Not this picture though. I do not have that magnificent stash going on. You could though. Yes, I could. I've always been thinking about growing a more prominent stash, if I'm honest with you. I've just never, I never knew where to take it. You know, it's already complicated sometimes to make your beard look good, right? I've never like, I've never been like, how do I make a stash look good? You know? I'm at a loss here. You watch the Bundesliga? No. So look at this, 1.151 million XP. I like it. Good. Much XP, many vow. I do not watch much sport at all, to be honest. Not my cup of tea. I mean, if I watch something, it's honestly TikTok, but not for TikTok. It's more like for checking editing of other people, checking viral hooks. I mean, the life of a creator is kind of sad in that regard, right? I don't just watch simply TikTok for watching it. I just watch it for learning something for my craft. I don't just check out other YouTube videos. Like when I watch a YouTube video, it's kind of like, okay, how do they do the intro? You know? Where I check for other builds that might be interesting and that could inspire some of my future builds. You know? Like I sent my people, my wife woodworking TikToks though, so she has some more woodworking ideas. That's not an innuendo or anything. We're talking about actual woodworking, chat. It's nothing sexual, okay? Just saying. Could be though, but it's not. But yeah, that's like, you know, I don't actually much many things just for pure entertainment. But I guess that comes with a job as a creator. Like I can simply just not watch other creators without doing my job on the side, you know, of like trying to get better at what I do, you know. I'm sorry. I'm a workaholic. I have problems, chat. Save me. Well, so the only thing I just do for entertainment is reading books, to be honest. Which then fuels my fantasy of ever writing a book myself, but hey. That's probably the only thing I mainly do or purely do for entertainment as an activity. Which ring aspect are you using? I am using the Umbral aspect to restore my spirit. And in order to essentially just keep slamming and keep doing more damage, I do also use the Mother's Embrace. Now, the Mother's Embrace is 40% less multiplicative damage that I would get due to having Fortify. You could say, what, Pony? 40% less multiplicative damage? That's quite a lot. It is. But does it look like I need it? Because to be honest, before I get 40% more damage, I prefer to essentially just yoink out like infinite hits here, and to be able to literally never ever even remotely run out of spirit, especially even though I might be losing the you know, the 40% multiplicative damage. I do get a permanent 30% damage for using all my spirit, so I essentially just have a permanent damage spirit boost. But for boss fights, I have an alternative ring with me because Mother's Embrace doesn't work against bosses. So when I actually get to the point where I have a boss fight, I do like to carry a second ring around. That gives me the more damage on fortifying, so that when we're actually fighting the boss, we're essentially ready, right? Oh, hello there, Jimothiah. Get wrecked. Well, and this is when you then just eat someone's soul, right? This happens when you then eat someone's soul. That's why I'm also enjoying the Druid so much in the Helltide, because I really have to, like, it's really efficient, you know?
I need more time.
Especially due to the ranged aspect of being able to just turn around and just kill a whole group of mobs from the distance already, and then you just walk through the cinders, right? And then you see these, and like from all the way back there, you can essentially just eat them already, and on we go. More cinders. Is using horror on the amulet? No, it's on the gloves. Hello, my friends. Came here to just say hello again. So we went away from essentially using the retaliation too much. I know people like retaliation, but I think using retaliation for dungeon pushing is a mistake because it just makes you slower. Retaliation is just only good against bosses, simple as it is. Like here against this guy, sure, retaliation would be better than the other aspect. But it's like to the point where do you want to go with your damage? You know, you're doing already millions. It's already enough. You know, it's fine. you got this, sir.
I need time to do that.
Oh, this is not an hour flip Helltide. I'm sad. So we can't do 1,200 cinders. We just do the standard, right? Mr. Slarty, by the way, thank you so much for your 6 months of support. That's very appreciated. Thanks for being the first sub in 2 hours. Phase up. Also, chat, do not forget to check if your Prime Gaming subscription is available. As we had Slarty Prime Gaming subbing here right now. And use it. And shout out to the people, by the way, not running their ad block, because, you know, we might have not had a sub in these 2 hours, but we have definitely run ads. So don't worry, chat. We're not working for free. We're not working for free. The ads are paying the bills. Thank you, ads.
I need time to do that.
It's a fun concept where no one has to pay for the entertainment. You know? I know viewers do dislike them, and I'm sorry for it, chat. But, well, it literally pays the bills. Damage, armor, and health. I'm same level as you with my Necro. I'm curious of what your basic stuff is. I mean, right now we have, like, the attack power doesn't count, but we have actually 19,500 life and 10,000 armor. The armor is a bit low. Factually, the armor is a bit low, and it's a sore point in my build right now that I would like to have the armor higher. And for that, I am looking to acquire a new helmet and to push my chest, because my chest is missing 11% more armor currently. And if you add like, so now we have 10,166 guys. And what happens if you add another 11% to that? Chat, 10,166 times 11%. What is it? I'm not asking you to do math here, but I am asking you to do math here. I'm sorry you did. I'm sorry you came here for entertainment, but you see where the difference is. And if we now get another 1.1k, as you say, right? We now get another 1,000. We're at 11,000 armor. And if we're at 11,000 armor and we would actually take a potion that gives us 900 armor plus, then due to the multipliers and everything, we're roughly at 13,000 armor. So that's great. That is still not enough. And that's why we actually need to get rid of either the helmet or the pants. And in this case, I would get rid of the helmet because the helmet right now only gives us 40% bonus damage for 3 seconds every 12 seconds, which is not really worth it that much. And it would be a billion times better if we would actually have a very good helmet that gives us total life, armor percentage, and everything.
I need time to do that.
So yeah, that's what we're aiming for in comparison. And I think it will make us in total sturdier. Now let's pick up that chest that's supposedly here. If I read the map correctly. How is it possible you have such damage? Well, I have 2,500% overpower. Okay. So we have 2,500% overpower. Then we also have 10 ranks in pulverize. So my pulverize right now does 52% damage plus base, 52,000 damage base. Then if my overpowers actually crit, they get times 120% multiplicative. So whatever my overpowers do, if they do like everything up to 1,000,000 damage, then they just get multiplied by another 120%. Which is quite nice, isn't it? Okay, the chest is supposed to be right here. No, wait, to the right. It's supposed to be right here. Oh. But yeah, that's how it all comes together, you know? And then you have the standard multipliers and times 12% and times 20%. And then your earth skills, do bonus damage. I mean, like, you know, then everything kind of comes together because with your abilities now, you're literally then have like, you know, Earth skills deal 15% damage against slowed, stunned, immobilized. Earth skills deal another, 12%. Like nature magic does 12% more, does 12% more, does another 6% more, and then multiplicative even more. Right? And I need more intelligence. I am too stupid, chat. My druid might have all the willpower in the world, but now I am actually in need of more intelligence, and that is a problem.
I need time to do that.
Might have to, in my Paragon board now, try to get more intelligence. That is actually something I do not want to do. Now let me pick up this one. Gotta change like a lot of the tiny ways you're going because I mostly want to like scoop up dexterity nodes and willpower nodes for like more damage in total. Because intelligence only gives us more resistances, which is also like nice on the side though, but we technically don't need it. What level would World Tier 4 on Necro this season? 60 latest. My Necro went 55 to World Tier 4 on Blood Surge and 60 latest. I mean, as soon as you're 60, you can also put on all the ancestral gear, and suddenly you are absolutely a machine of destruction. I mean, my Blood Surge Necro is just waiting to hit level 80 right now, so I can slam a bunch of uniques on him again to make him like go crazy. That's right now the plan. And with all these uniques, he's going to be an absolute menace. Let me open this. More living steel. We're so close to 97. 97. See, now I'm missing 40 intelligence for that, and I'm missing 40 intelligence for that, and I, like... How do I get more intelligence now? You play also on HC? No. No HC for me. If you need someone to help power level you, I can. I mean, my Necro is already... My second Necro that I'm actually making currently is already 60 something. That's fantastic. Okay, helmet. Oh, helmet could have intelligence. Interesting, yes. And when we're looking for a very good helmet and we're not getting anything, which is like just absolute pain. Technically looking for a better weapon as well that has crowd control, because we're currently missing out on multipliers. That's ranks to pulverize. But I need critical strikes. This is so bad. Why can't I get a good glove? I mean, seriously. Critical strike chance. Critical strike with earth skills. Attack speed. This is missing overpower. So I need overpower, crit chance, and pulverize. I'm not asking for much, Chad. Seriously, I need 2 stats to fit. I don't even want 4 stats. I need 2 stats to fit. Okay? 2. Not more. Just 2. Can't be that complicated. Holy balls. But it is that complicated. Okay, what did I want to do? Oh, we have to kill more Gregors. That's true. Have to smoke an incense. We'll do another... What do we have? Flooded Depth, Buried Halls. Renegade's Retreat Chocolat's just going to be horrible. But Buried Halls is also going to be horrible. Okay, let me see the Volcanic Buried Halls. How horrible that one is going to be. I don't remember which one this is. Is it a way to give away some Duriel runs? I'm going to donate to you materials for you in the chat, DNA. DNA, what we do is when we want to do Duriel runs for the community, we just essentially ask who wants to do it. Like you know, we just ask and then we do it. Like I usually try to gather some resources myself because I don't just want to yoink your Duriel runs. Okay. So we're like, hey chat, who wants to do Duriel? And then we just do it together, you know? That's usually the way. I told you this is going to be horrible. And here we are doing it, though. Because I simply just don't want to, like, yoink your Duriel tries. You know, if we're already doing it, we might as well do it together. So I have some Duriels saved up, but I'm doing them on my Necro, to be honest. Why on my Necro? Because I need the Necro stuff. I don't need any of the Druid stuff. I mean, the Druid stuff is Ahavirian, and I really don't want Ahavirian. So we can do some... I could actually do some Duriels with my underleveled Necro later. We could do that. To level him a little bit, huh? Chad? I can literally just do it with my underleveled Necro because you can just kill the mobs before Duriel for me. Oh, Jesus Christ. The volcanic's just killing me. As this is like definitely not the tier 100 dungeon you want to do. From like enemies and everything. I still like it because I see it as a challenge. Also, yes, we would be faster not doing tier 100s right now, but also not doing tier 100s right now would be very easy. Right? I mean, there wouldn't be even like 10% of a challenge left. So please let me bring my own pain, ladies and gentlemen. Let me do my own self-imposed challenges. Because I just hate life, it seems. What? What? The double dash, double fire enchantment. I was just ready to pulverize you, you little nerds. Although I am unsure why you still keep spawning me here after I literally killed every single unit. Where, like, it's you two guys? It's you two guys just keeping me from spawning all the way back there? Is that in? I hope it's not. Because that would be really, really annoying. Let me finally pick up the helmet. Maybe it's the helmet I'm looking for. Maybe it's the helmet I've been looking for all this time. Maximum. No, it's not. I mean, one can hope and dream, chat, huh? One can hope and dream. Maybe it's the helmet I've been looking for all this time. Eat shit. You annoying, stupid dude. They made Bear angry, chat. Yes, that still hasn't brought us now to get 40 intelligence that we're missing. Okay, that was it. There's the middle part.
I must wait a moment.
Oh no! Oh no! Chat. I mean, not only is this part of the dungeon absolutely horrendous. No, I just remembered something. Remember who I said is the worst dungeon boss? Isn't she in here? Isn't she the dungeon boss of this? Or is it a Scorch of the Land? No. No. Don't tell me she's here. It's her, right? Oh no. I made a mistake. Against these ghosts, don't be sad of backing up for a second before they all have you surrounded. I mean, remind me if I'm wrong, chat, but isn't it's the lightning sword is the boss here in this dungeon, right? I'm not just imagining that. Good. Rah, rah. Nah, you shall not get me. Okay, you, sir, are an absolute nuisance to my case. Let's free the last prisoner. I am rather surprised how well this part of the dungeon has gone. I will admit I expected it to be more atrocious. I said, and then they just summoned the cavalry. John, I expected this to be more atrocious. Random elites start appearing and swarming you left, right, and center. Pulverize is more for multiple targets, not for singles. I highly disagree, because there's just so much pulverized damage even on single targets. When you do upwards to 10 million. I mean, obviously pulverize, due to the nature of the skill, works just fantastic on masses of opponents. But due to you actually getting your free overpowers, which is crazy because every 12 seconds, every 16 seconds, every 20 seconds, every 300 resource used. So all of this together, like giving you free overpowers, just adds so nicely to this also then just working on single targets like a charm. You know, if you look at everything together. I mean, right now, my biggest thing holding me back is critical strike chance. Usually, in order to get the most out of this build, I drink a 15% critical strike chance potion, and then I am up to 75%. And with 75% critical strike chance, there is like every single overpower you do is a crit, more or less. So that also means that then every actual overpower already brings you to like millions of overpowers. So yeah, that's kind of like what's important in the build. Damage to elites, and we need to take more int nodes. I think I'm gonna like check the Paragon board again to get more int nodes right now. Now let's activate our power. I know it's Resurrected Malice. See, right now we did a lot of overpowers, which were not in fact crits. And that's just simply due to only having around, I think in this fight, if I'm close to him, that's also important. Like I need to be close to him to get this. I'm like around with 50% crit chance. Yeah, I get the 8%. I get the 13%. I should be like at... Yeah, we should be at 50. Oh, what? It killed me? Yikes. We should be at 50%, right? Double check. We are at 34%. And then we get 8% for being fortified, right? So 42. And then we get 5% from here, 47. And then when we're standing close to them, yes, we get another 6%, which is great. Like it adds all up quite nicely. But yeah, where we drink usually a crushing elixir. Do I have a crushing? I don't have a crushing with me. Yeah, but that's where we drink a crushing. And we could now drink the fortitude for the YOLOs to be at 24,000 HP. And here against bosses, obviously the Mother's Embrace is useless. Dash. Eaten. And in order to, if you really want to, make your boss clearing speed a little bit more efficient, we can take it with us in the next dungeon, okay? Let's do this now with us in the next dungeon. No seismic dash. I don't have more aspect slots. This is fixed. Have to take it. This is fixed. Have to take it. This is fixed. Have to take it. This is fixed. This is fixed. So I could technically change the crown. I can't change the gloves, and I can't change the boots, and I can't change the weapon. So that's like you're kind of like slotted in problematic where okay, this has maximum life. Nah, it's just not good. I need at least maximum life. And then, you know, I'd be able to roll into total armor. But we just tried to roll into total armor with 1, right? And it really didn't work out. It was just a painful experience. Critical strike, dex, intelligence. Man. That has pulverized. God, why can't you just have pulverize and crit in 1? Why is it that hard? So, what we can take with us now for the next boss fight. There's one ring I carry around, and it's this ring here. Up. Your core skills deal up to 40% increased damage based on your amount of fortifying. That's nice, right? That's really nice. So for a boss fight, you could just take this single ring with you, have it favorited so you don't actually ruin it. Then let's see, do we have another boss fight dungeon? Sirocco Caverns. Sirocco Caverns. Sirocco Caverns doesn't have a... Does Sirocco Caverns have a boss? The boss in Sirocco. Well, I can show you regardless. So, like, let's not use Mother's Embrace for a second and let's go for the Ring of Retaliation, okay? So this would be now Umbral, where Umbral restores our resource, and the Ring of Retaliation. So the Ring of Retaliation is a 40% bigger damage. And that means that all our overpowers right now, all our overpower crits that are already doing like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 million damage, that they have a chance to, like, or what means they just do 40% more damage. And right now, due to the enemy density in this dungeon, the Umbral Ring alone is also like quite working nicely out. But that is because like these guys explode, right? And then they make a bunch of tiny spiders, and then we really like get everything up. I don't know what actually killed me there right now. So we really have everything to get us up, right? The problem is just that without the little spiders, you kind of want to go back to the Mother's Embrace. Oh, that killed me. That thing just spawned behind me. You just spawned a corpse bow behind me without telling me. And that's where I then like to only take the ring for the actual boss fights. I mean, right now I'm staying topped up also through dodging, right? Because every 2 seconds, due to my Metamorphosis hero power and T-Bald's will, I am also staying absolutely topped up on resource. But that's more because this is a cheat character now. Since T-Bald's will, like all of you have probably Metamorphosis max leveled, right? There's very few in the chat that do not have Metamorphosis max leveled. And the reason that is because no one told you beforehand that max leveling the one vampiric power would be a Oh, did you just in the last second explode? That max leveling your vampiric power would be a terrible idea, you know? That's big damage. Yeah, the 40% bonus damage is nice, but it's mostly to the point where I'm just really saying, do I need it? I mean, you notice like our killing speed is roughly the same as before. And right now we just ran out of spirit because we didn't have Mother's Embrace. But that's like the thing, like the 40% damage multiplier falls like under the nice to have department. But I just personally prefer to just put out even more hits, you know, to really never run out of spirit ever. Especially if you have a low-leveled Umbral. Because right now I have an Umbral for 3 essence or for 3 spirit per hit. That's great. But before I had that, I had a one spirit. And you can imagine that 1 spirit was horrible, right? Wasn't really giving us anything back. Okay, we need to find a boss dungeon though, so I can show you the difference with the 40%. Does Lubin's Rest has a boss? Oh, this is killing the spider callers. I remember. Oh. Oh, God, mistakes. The beauty about this build unfolds. Me just standing back here and doing this to all of them. Oh, there's one survivor. You are a survivor. But it doesn't matter because I get more crit chance when I'm close to you. And when I'm close to you, die. Ha 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 ha. Perfect, Ryan. You want to do some Grimoires as well? We can do some more Grimoires in a bit. I just really wanted to finish this one, like, you know, just wanted to show the difference. So it doesn't hurt, like, to essentially have that aspect with you. I was essentially just having a max roll in my chest for the case that I might need it at some point, you know? Because why not? Like, you just gotta keep all the options ready. I mean, right now I have a higher damage ceiling, but just a chance to just do less spirit hits in total, right? No, 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 no. Ah! I couldn't. I was stuck. Stepfather, mother, dad, anyone? What helps in this dungeon as well is you're getting spirit on kill, Chan. So one thing I forgot to mention is we're actually getting spirit on kill as well. So on top of all the spirit we have been getting here, there's also for every kill, there is 4 spirit, which also tremendously helps in this dungeon with a lot of small adds to keep topped up, because you kill the spider, right? And then I kill that spider dude, and we're getting like just a bunch of essence on kill. Oh, spirit on kill. Sorry, spirit on kill. But yeah, that helps to keep us topped up as well, quite handsomely. Conduit. Conduit just cheating. Getting a conduit in a tier 100 dungeon is literally cheating, right? Oh, yes. 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 Free XP. There's no freer XP than this, Chan. I mean, still also no free XP than this ever. Because, like, they all spawn here in this thingy, right? And we're just standing here as our bear. We actually need to put some distance between this and us, so they don't, like, poison us ever. More XP. Give me more XP. All the XP. All the XP. All the XP. I'm just being limited by my attack speed. That's it. Not limited by anything else. Yes. Levels. Levels. Give them to me. More. More. Everyone dead? I mean, this is literally the most XP you can potentially get right now in any scenario. Oh god, oh god. Done. Oh, there's another Sirocco Caverns. Yes. Wait. When as you just seen, Sirocco Cavern is just free XP for me. Right? Just to the boss with a 20 million grandfather bloodlands. See, I need grandfather to do some bloodlands shenanigans. Okay, Chan. Let me see. What do I have? Let me check my resources quickly. I need to step number 1. I need to get that back in. That back on. Step number 2. We needed to go to my chest. We can check the amount of shards and everything I have. Okay, I have another 30 living steel, so we could do. I can do 6 Gricks with this character. Then we have 6 shards, and I have. Where's my eggs? Do I not have eggs anymore? Does my other character have all the eggs? I think my other character has all the eggs. Okay, we can do Gricks with Tithika. So we're gonna do Gricks now. Live XP, did you take it? Good point. Good point. It's only good for boss swapping. Well, if it's good for boss swapping, it might make sense though. Like I would literally take it with me to then swap in for the boss and destroy. Okay, I'm gonna teleport up here. Then I'm running quickly upstairs, chat, and then we do Tathika. If you want to join the team, you can join the team, and we'll be nuking some Griggs for you. Then we'll do like quick some Griggs. We get all the resources in the world. You're back. Okay, if we're not getting new gloves today, I'm going to be absolutely sad because that's the most damage we're missing.
Greetings.
I don't think I'm paying for any expansion until there's some real progress, not just bug fixes. We have another 3 seasons until the expansion, so I think we're more than good. Right? But if you think about it, 3 more seasons. That's a lot. Hey, stop turning into human form. We don't appreciate it. This is a bear form. I might as well put a ring on. Ring ancestral. I'm not looking for any ancestral rings. I am not looking for any ancestral rings. I have like trash. Okay, shred. The problem is, as soon as I get like 4 more rings in, oh, it's so impossible. pulverize, the damage would just rise exponentially. Exponentially, chat. Insatiable Fury? That's a terrible roll. Come on, we can pump those numbers up. Pathika. I mean, it's not completely horrible, but can be better. Which shockwave aspect was in the codex? Yes, absolutely. Me too. It's stupid it ain't. Haley, can you join? Are you in the friend list already? Well, give me your ID, my friend. Just get you in. So end of the day, I think Blizzard has enough time to truly bring out something good. But on the other hand, I mean, even if not, like, you're not forced to buy the expansion, right? Well, not getting a single unique feels shitty. Not gonna lie. Nope. Oh, 903. Let's see. Overpower damage with werebear skills. Oh no, why the damage to poison enemies? You would have been perfect if you didn't have damage to poison enemies. Do we reset? Horrible. You were close to being perfect. So close, chat. So close. And yet so far. Finding new items is no fun. It's just pain.
I need time to do that.
You have a good voice for streaming? I highly disagree. I sound like Mickey Mouse. And Mickey Mouse sounds like a psychopath. Sorry, chat. Two rounds without a unique? What? Robbery. Okay, I need to teleport back already. But 2 rounds without a unique? Mouse Sorkin, you just triggered the mouse command. That's interesting. Overpower damage, critical strike, chance, dexterity. Technically, I just need pulverize on that right now, and it would be perfect. That's a technically, because we all know how much luck I've had with rolling as of late. AKA no luck. But we're getting closer to at least something, I guess. And don't forget there was a bunch of...
Not while I'm in town.
I love Druid, but he feels so slow. Try playing Necro. Druid might feel slow. I promise you Necro feels slower. I will always feel slower. And there's no world where it won't, right? The saw can definitely get lost in the mail. We're gonna sue. Also, Badukes, thank you for the 28 centuries of subber dubbers. Badukes, thanks for being the first sub this hour. Appreciate it, buddy. Happy to see those prime subs being used, chat. Don't let them lie around. Oh god, you burned all your steel and I have another steel. We have so much more steel. Burr, 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 burr. Alright, that's boots. That's the wrong item. I kind of feel like all of these bosses should just drop 925. Also slow until you get gear with movement speed. Even then they're slow in comparison. But that's why we don't do the comparison part, right? Because if you start comparing classes, you'll always notice how terrible some are. Simply, if we're looking at Druid, for example, and what the spirit boons of a Druid can do, and then you look at the Necromancer and you're kind of like, are we a joke to you? Are we a joke, Chad? Because the Druid spirit boons are just completely broken compared to what the Necromancer Book of Sacrifice and Golem can offer. In any capacity, to be honest. So it's always like, are we a joke to you? Uh-huh. Yeah, I was just preparing another overpowered Chad. Oh, not a single crit. No crits, chat. No crit, gang. Well, I kind of forget to use my wind shear even before. That's the longest try we've had so far. I'm sorry for not critting. Oh, 2 shards of agony. Ladies and gentlemen. I have not seen, like, I've not seen a unique now in the last 8 tries. But hey, at least I got 2 shards of agony. Is that we're happy? I also have a hard time being happy about that. Because I'm just literally not looking for shards of agony, right? That's the problem. Shards of agony. I mean, for 2 shards of agony. Alles gut? Sounded like my wife fell over. You see how easy it is to get a rest cap on Necro? Try that with Druid. Hi. I'm Druid. I didn't even try. In fishing, spirit boons are overpowered compared to what Necro gets. Just a simple fact. It doesn't mean nerf spirit boons.
I need time to do that.
It means buff Necro sacrifices. I mean, right now, what I would like to see is a 4th Necro sacrifice that gets activated when you sacrifice everything. Just like the Druids have like their snake thingy too, for example. It'd be nice to see. Oh, are you not dropping uniques anymore? Are you just simply not dropping uniques anymore or what? Are you German? Yes, Bash Slayer, I'm German. I'm just here to get uniques and chew bubble gum. And it seems like I'm out of gum and uniques. And I'm not even getting new rings. I'm looking for a ring that has max life, Chan, right? So maximum life, critical strike chance, critical strike damage, and damage to close enemies. It's perfection. After all this time, after all this complaining, finally, one upgrade.
Win favor, my friend.
So what are you eating? That was pizza dough, minced beef. So first you take minced beef, put it in the pan together with tomato sauce, paprika, zucchini, and then you spread that all on pizza dough, and then you wrap it up, and cheese on top of it before you wrap it up, and then you put that in the oven. Do you ever sell gear on Diablo trade? I can simply not be asked. I know Diablo trade exists, and it's not terrible, and it would be very easy to get good gear, sell gear, and other stuff. I just simply cannot be asked to engage in trading. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but it's just simply that. You know? Wee wee wee. 2, 3, 4. Use T-bolts? Yeah. And yes, I also have my metamorphosis on 2 seconds, because why wouldn't I? It's too funny to have it on 2 seconds. Oh, that was really bad crits right now. Oh, finally I saw a unique again, but it's the ring, sadly. I mean, maybe I can get a perfect roll on this ring. I don't even know what a perfect roll looks like. I genuinely don't know what a perfect roll on that one looks like. Overpower, no. Oh. I mean, technically, we have 2 interesting upgrades that we can work with soon. What does it replace your spirit? It does, but I'm also often like, unstoppable, you know? I mean, it does definitely replenish my spirit. Like here, dash spirit, dash spirit, dash spirit. Yeah. Zenith's OP? Well, I don't know what to use Hunter's Zenith for, to be honest. I mean, if you're using Hunter's Zenith, you need to swap between both forms, correct? That's literally what Zenith is there for. I'm not mistaken. Build. Yeah, I'm too old for swapping between multiple forms. When I'm already forgetting to use my wind shear for 18% damage plus, Chan. You know? Now you're asking me to. How many more do I have? I can summon 4 more. Let me Ram. I need to summon. Stop it. Stop summoning, Ram. Dub. I need to summon. I need the shots. The shots of agony. No shots of agony. No cry. That was a nice 60 million hit. I like it. Axe. The Schwarz. Exactly. You can get perma-debilitating roar with the shred build. That sounds fun. Well, that is almost a max roll. Well, that's the Butcher's Cleaver, actually. How cute. cute. My first time seeing it. Oh, little man can come. They said dungeon. Each party member doesn't get the shard, only the summoner. Well, on the one hand, it's lame. On the other hand, you have to think about... Where do I put this now? On the other hand, it's like... Imagine just everyone getting one shard. That means if you do it with 4 people, every single try gives you also 2 Duriel tries. That's like, how could one boss try give you 2 tries of something else if everyone was working together? Right? Stop it. This is me summoning. Stop using that thing. I need to waste my things so I can get the shards. I need the shards. They're trolling me at this point, chat, are they? Are they trolling me? It's big on the new PvP bar build. There are people making PvP builds? People making PvP builds? Are people playing PvP in this game? Wife is sending me pictures of what happened there. Oh. Let's read attorneys. Yikes. Well, I'm happy for everyone that's enjoying the PvP. That at least someone is willing to put down some tourneys. That's good, I guess. Ah, mine. Stop. Like, let me summon finally. Wow. Wow. Are we just 4 bears at this point? We are, right? That's funny. Oh, another double shard of agony. Another. Well, I'll be damned, ladies and gentlemen.
My burden is too great.
Oh, I mean, we're doing a lot of Duriels later.
I need time to do that.
I'm ready for Duri. We're gonna do Duri on a different shard though. On this one. That comes away. That comes away. Okay, wait, let me... No. 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 Critical strike chance, high roll, no. No. No.
That got most of it.
Not while I'm in town.
3 bears and 1 werewolf. We're all druids. We don't differentiate. They're being stinging with the shards. Honestly, right now I'm getting more shards than unique items, which is highly worrying, to be honest. When I got 9, that's cool. I can get another... What do I have? I think I can get another 3, right? Potentially. So we're at 12. That means we can do 6. I don't know if I have the X though. I need to like double, triple check for the amount of X. Because we might have to do actually some Vartians as well, Chan. Because what? Oh, total armor, lucky hit chance, Barbaria, Ravens. Nah, ain't happening. Total armor while in werebear form on the amulet. Interesting. What's damage reduction cap? I don't actually know. Isn't it like 60%? 80%? I'm not entirely sure. I've never bothered with damage reduction much. I mean, with this build right now, I have mostly 10,000 armor, to be honest. When I have like my maximum items on, I have 10,000 armor, and After those 10,000 armor, I don't have any damage reduction on this build, and we're still able to do tier 100s, which is kind of funny. 85%. No, we're not talking about that damage reduction cap, Demo. We're talking about the damage reduction cap after that. So there's damage reduction, and then there's damage reduction, you know? Eat him. Again, no unique. I'm just here for Insatiable Fury, chat. And it seems like there's no Insatiable Fury for me. I have max rest, 13k armor, still getting one shot by bloated corpse explosion in tier 97. Yeah, you're supposed to get one shot by that. You're literally like that's the stupid thing, right? These corpse explosions, they're supposed to one shot you. You're not supposed to survive that. It's okay, you know. Like if you die to that, don't worry. It's the same with when you're when you die to death pulse. You're technically not supposed to survive a death pulse. You're supposed to not be there when a death pulse happens, right? Just don't be there. Be better. Be smarter. Druid racism, exactly. We don't care what form you take in the bad room, Chan. The bear or wolf or human form. We're all equal here. Let me summon. You stop summoning right now, or we will be throwing hands. Finally, the chest armor I'm looking for, though. But I will be an angry. Let's get the final big Insatiable Fury, please. I just want a 925 max roll. I'm a simple man, chat. I don't want much. I just want a 925 max roll on Insatiable Fury. That's not too much to ask for. Okay, listen, that's not too much to ask for. Total armor weather is horrible. I'm not even looking at the overpower damage because the overpower damage is like, you know, second. What I need is the armor roll to be maxed out. And that's a must. Do you believe your build is at best, or do you think you can do much better with little tweaks too? There is tiny things that can get better. I mean, you can get here at like a 60% roll. You can have a 40% roll on the legs. There is a little bit more max life I can have from the rings because my ring doesn't have max life right now. So there is 100% improvement left, right, and center to be done. The problem is I can't exchange this ring here unless I find another Umbral. I can exchange the Ring of Retaliation though, because I already do have like, so I can put on this ring instead of the other ring, because I do have another like good roll on the core skill damage thingy. But unless I find another Umbral ring, which is really hard to find because you just simply do not find Umbral rings. Yeah, I cannot like replace that. Same goes for my weapon. I mean, I'm still looking for more shockwave aspects, because if I'm not getting more shockwave aspects, I'll never be replacing that. Oh, you know, no matter how good of a weapon I can find, unless this barb sucks so hard in early game. I find it just boring to play. I don't think it sucks. Boring. Okay, 2 more Greeks, then we're finally done with Greek chat. Oh, that's another chest armor, ladies and gentlemen. The time has come. The max roll. Stadium. Well, that's like just the same. It's the same 27%. Did I just get the same armor again? Are you making fun of me? Is that it? Did you hate me? That's 11 charts, ladies and gentlemen. We got two charts today. Now we're waiting. Look at all these necros just not looking as cool as I am looking. Necros. Oops. Bears. Get that insatiable fury. That looks fantastic. I wish I had that too. And the overpower damage is sad, but honestly, it's the least important stat on that thingy, right? I just want to pay like 100 million to max out a unique, Chad. Why can I just not pay 100 million and just max out the stats of a unique? I'm okay. Just let me cry my money. 200 million. 200 million. If you want a billion for me, I'm fine too. Okay. Another useless pair of boots. Because I have them already. Flicker Step? Not for this build. Because the Grizzly Rage is just running so long, Flicker Step would be wasted. Also, the ultimate skill damage does nothing.
Time to do that.
So Flicker Step truly doesn't do anything. Also, I do need Quicksand on this. You know? Okay, where is... Donde está la biblioteca? 25,000 attack power, how? I mean, it's actually higher than that because I'm just like being in the city right now where it's lower. How? Attack power says nothing.
Such poor equipment. Let me help.
Okay, so this one, Love Chan. It has critical strike chance, overpower damage, and dexterity. Well, the only thing I would need is the lucky hit chance to be re-rolled into a pulverize. But I've re-rolled so many times today, Chad. And I've literally not gotten what I'm looking for. So many times now. And I'm running out of money. If I'm honest with you. As you can see. And if you're trying to this 2 ranks and pulverize, I guess I'll take 2 ranks for now. I wish I had more, but I will take 2. Thank you very much. Do I have a Years in Horror? Okay. We got this, chat. We got this. This Necro leveling build, Blood Surge. A Blood Surge. So interestingly enough, Pulverize has 95% multiplier. And if we're putting on the gloves, it is 110. I knew it. We need that 1 rank more. So now we get 6% instead of 8.3%, and we only have like 65% instead of 94% overpower damage. But we at least have the ranks in Pulverize, right? Sadness. Do I have my Vampiric powers active still? Ah. Perfection. Perfection. Good. Now, what other stuff did I have? We had a cap that was useless. We had a bunch of aspects that I wanted to keep. Need to have a bunch of backup aspects. We have a life ring. We can potentially wear. Okay, that was all the... Thank you, lads, so far for all the shards.
I need time.
The shards are going back in here. Need to find out how many eggs I have. Before we do that, let me do one more. Let me do one more dungeon here. Nice character, by the way. Yes, I have Vampire Daddy and Vampire Mommy right now, and Experiment. These are their names, you know. Okay, what one was this? This was a Nightmare Portal. Here, man. Here you. Bears together. Oh, oh. Oh. Stuck in the doorway. Stuck in the doorway. Stuck in the doorway. Everyone dead? Mm-hmm. They're also stuck in the doorway. This is like the funny part about this dungeon, right? That you're just essentially having people stuck in doorways, left, right. Oh, that's a useful one to take. I'm gonna say no to it, right? If the game gives you already something like this, then just take it. Thank you very much. Little flicker lightning, just getting everything I need. Game is this? It's called Diablo 4. Also, by the way, greetings to all the people here on TikTok as well. You know, TikTok viewers, Facebook viewers, Twitch viewers, YouTube. YouTube, don't forget to like the stream. Pushes the algorithm. Twitch, don't forget those Prime subs. Thank you very much. Facebook, I don't know what you're doing. Just Facebook around, I guess. Mm-hmm. Such a no-brainer playstyle, and I love it. Also, that Godslayer crown comes in handy. Oh shit! Every now and then. That damage over time is kicking in again, right? Which damage over time is it here? We got monster bleeding damage. Yes. I wonder if they ever fix this, especially for especially with the Abattoir of Zir coming. That's the interesting part, right? Because right now we all know that these are bugged, but if they also exist in the Abattoir of Zir, and the Abattoir of Zir is supposed to have even more damage and HP and everything, right? Is it going to get fixed? You bought 60 shards for 9.5 million each. Do I understand that correct? I wouldn't even have that amount of money to buy anything. I mean, even if I would be interested in buying, simply because I spent all my money on reskilling. When I blew this season at least 300 million on reskilling for YouTube videos. Yeah. Game's expensive.
I need time to do that.
A little bit depressing, right? Are you selling items? Yeah, no, I don't participate in the Diablo trade thingy.
I need time.
It would just take too much time out of my day, you know, to also care for that. I mean, I barely care for my own items. How would I care for items for others, you know? Once I have a best in slot item, I just forget that category, you know? Once I have my best boots or my best gloves, then I just stop picking up gloves or boots. Tell me I'm not the only one, chat.
Not ready.
Goodness Christ, the stupid bleeding damage. Also, could you just kill the one damage reduction guy behind him? Seriously. I guess the only downside of the landslide, I need to wait until I need to wait until I damage through, you know, with the same. Thank you very much. So I'm only half step psychopath. Good. Because like right now I know that I don't need patents. I know I don't need an amulet, right? I haven't looked at a single druid amulet.
Time to do that.
Guys pay a lot for non-bis items. Yeah, people are crazy. I think like the main reason why people participate in the trade is because it's vastly easier than looking at all the items in your inventory. Because we all know how just simply annoying it is to look at items in your inventory. And yeah, I mean, the easier way is definitely to just participate in the trade, because then you don't have to ever, you know, try to figure out the inventory thing, because we all know how annoying that is. Oh, he just absolutely pulverized. I mean, like, I know it sounds cliche, Chan. Sorry. He get absolutely pulverized. Okay? Sorry. Okay, what can you say? That's what happened, right? That's an event that we don't want to do. And we're here for the glyph XP. I'm trying to get my spirit glyph leveled up.
I must wait a moment.
John. Well, I still haven't gotten the 40 intelligence yet, huh? John? Remember, we're still looking for 40 intelligence. Did I just sift through the door? I did, right? Oh, I am standing on distance to everything that could explode into me. Okay, Chad? I am standing on distance. You are not supposed to explode into me. My sword is set for a long time. One Vash run, get the ring. In 5 runs of Duriel, I get all the Ubers I needed. See, there you go. Sometimes you just get lucky. I don't know if that's good or bad, because then you're kind of like done, as you say, with your character. I genuinely didn't see what actually killed me there. So then you're like kind of done with your character, right? Okay, there's more intelligence. Let's see. Where could I weasel more out? We can't go for more there. We have everything here already taken. Small things. Could go over this side for 1 intelligence more. Lemon green. I mean, technically, this is where I get more intelligence from, because I would take 2 more intelligence nodes for this, probably. And we're going to get another intelligence node here. Yeah, there is no other inn to take. This is the inn I have. Luckily enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thinking. Let's see if we have the axe or if we have to crack a lot of Varshans right now. I don't know what can Varshan drop for Druid again. Unique farm. Vasili's Progress. I mean, Great Stuff of the Crone I heard you won, technically. Technically. Do we have X? This is the experiment, Chan. Vampire Daddy, Vampire Mommy, and experiment. TEDx, I told you. Okay, shall we do 5 Duriels quickly, ladies and gentlemen? Who would like to join for a Duriel or 2? And as that battle net, so we can do this. Me doesn't help. Me needs a battle net. Come on now, chat. Come on now. Who's this me?
Not while I'm in town.
Tathika, you can join up if you want to. I mean the guild. Well, better give me your BattleNet thingy so I can just add you before we can't find you. You know, if I start looking now in the guild and then I'm like struggling and then we start crying. You know. Papalu, there you go. See, Samael, you're saying you're in the guild, but I don't know who you are. Of these people now. Who are you? Do I just simply not see you? Am I blind? There you are. See this? There you are. Do I still know how to play Necro now after playing Druid for such a long time, Chad? We still know how to play Necro? So we're very close to an Uber unique, ladies and gentlemen. Very close to an Uber unique.
I'm not ready yet.
So you thought Druid was slow, but then the Necro enters the room. It's funny once in a while to not rely on lucky hit. That's for sure. Ulf, where are you? Ulf! Ulf! I'm for Ulf right now. Pulverize is good for endgame. Pulverize is brilliant for endgame, Chroma. When we already killed Uber Lilith without a single issue, we also released a YouTube video on how to kill Uber Lilith without a single issue. Our build is missing a lot of min-maxing, a lot of good rolls, and it's still doing tier 100 dungeons. So what can I say? Are we gonna one-hit Duriel now? Is it a one-hit? The moment you do actually have to fight Duriel, and you're not used to that anymore. The moment you do actually have to fight Duriel, and you get so destroyed, absolutely obliterating. This is different to our Greek tries, where we're just instantious. Uber unique! Don't rest! Okay, I'll have to make sure to get like equipment pieces for the second Necro, I guess, right now. Slowly start to gather bone spear gear. Because, oh, why did I teleport back out of this? I promised chat actually a bone spear build at times. I usually do not go for that. Melted Heart of Selic Tathika. Well, congratulations. That's amazing. You're getting the same shit as I am. Okay, what do we have? Oh, that's a ring of exposed flesh. That's actually really, 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 really good. That's quite YOLO. Well, that is the perfect amulet for a different build. Holy balls. Just put it right into my veins, Chan. Right? Okay, Duriel number 1. 4 more to go. Bone Spear, yeah, I promise that when I get the second Necro also up to 100, that I would give Chad a Bone Spear build as well. I mean, right now we're still rocking the Blood Surge. Bitte? Corroded Signet, not better. There's a world where I might have to sprint in a second, Chan, to open the door. Because we might be getting a package. And the wife caught me because she's on the toilet. And it sounded like we're getting a package. And next one, uber unique. Uber unique. Honestly, I lost every excitement for Uber Uniques, Chan, because it's just so far away, you know? Been waiting for so long. I've pulverized Druid, a Bloodlands Necro, and Fireball Sword. That sounds like a good setup. It's actually funny that we're all, like, I don't know if you have the same problem, guys, but I'm reaching the point with the next season where I have to start deleting characters. And I might have to start deleting 100 characters. Because simply my slots are full, you know? Which is kind of sad because like you never want to delete a 100 character because you worked on that, you know? Kind of put in some decent things. More slots for next season, Copium. Do believe fully. Do believe fully. Oh, this could be another Godslayer crown high roll. Oh, doorbell. Uber unique or perfect Umbro, same RNG. Yes. Yes, indeed. I am fully with you. I thought they were going to introduce reroll like D3. That's Diablo Immortal, if I'm not mistaken. That's a very not bad Outsider Crown. Wasn't the reroll meant for... Diablo Immortal? Correct me if I'm wrong. Please do correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm quite certain. The Matska Bartu package. We got Arya's bed. Because for some reason we ordered a bed for her. And it came in 2 packages, but both packages came from different package deliveries. So one was sent one from DPD and the other one was coming with GLS. However, 2 packages from the same company, from the same product, that was shipped at the same day. Yeah, yeah, it's okay. It's not my company. I don't have to worry about like their issues, right? Why that is happening? Copium priceless, copium priceless. Yes. You know, after playing Druid now for quite a while, I can honestly say that I still like Necro more. But that Druid is a lot of fun to just like brain dead get the damage out. Let's say that pulverized build is quite nice and genuine, and I'm enjoying it. Can't say I'm not, right? Dark Messenger, thank you very much for the 2nd month of subscriptions. Dark Messenger, very good to see you there. Welcome to the Knights of the Round Table, my friend. Happy you choose to support us. Let's teleport out of here. We're still no Uber Unique. Sadness, chat. I think we're at try 99 or so. So we're at try 149. We should be close to our next Uber Unique from the technicalities of when you should be getting an Uber Unique. But we all know that that's scam and actually doesn't mean anything, right?
I'm not ready yet.
There's no actually every 50. Why not you loot the yellows? They all drop because I have everything I need. Sorry, the main reason is that I do have literally every single thing I need. There's no way for me to get something I don't need. Almost impossible. I mean, you see my stash? You see my stash? Yes, sir. My stash. Doing Duriel runs? We're doing Duriel runs.
Not while I'm in town.
At least a few. I just got my shards together. And we're doing it with a Necro over the Druid. Because we, yeah. I need a Doombringer. I need a Grandfather. Well, I don't need a Grandfather, but I would like to make some funny experiments with it. I want an Duriel's Visage, maybe even, because I could finally say that it's useless. Because Duriel's Visage just doesn't really work with Necro, but I kind of wanted to then put it in a build and be like, see, I told you, it's shit. We need a countdown stash and character stash. Yep. I mean, at least we know why we're not having that, because they fucking screwed up their whole database system and everything. Well, we at least know why we can't have nice things. It's not because they hate us. It's because they're just terrible at making their games. You know? And Duriels will work great with a Poison Druid. See, could try that out. We have 140 to 150 taps in PoE. Well, is that better, or does that just speak for your own depravity, my friend? Does this just speak for your own depravity?
I'm not ready.
Do you need help? Blink twice if the Batman is holding your loot. Blink twice if you're having some issues with separating yourself from things you own. Are you a hoarder? You know? Bourbon Thunder, thank you for the 68 months of support. Bourbon Thunder, how are you doing? It is still a joy to read your name. I just like Bourbon Thunder, chat. Fantastic name. He just got upheavaled or hotad. And another helmet. Okay. Last one is finally going to be Uber Unique, chat. Get ready. This is it. This is the moment. The moment of truth. Okay. You can add things to tabs in Eternal, but they don't get deleted. I mean, who plays Eternal, right? It's another Godslayer crown with a horrible roll. Horrible roll. What is this Eternal you're talking about? I have heard of its existence. Only high rolls today? I love it. This is what we're working for. Let's get it, chat. This is happening. It's real. We all know I'm not joking. On my way. I'm here to get my Uber unique. I know you all just want to cook, but get it. I could need a second Banished Lord's Talisman too. So I'm okay with an Uber unique or a Banished Lord's Talisman. I need both, kinda. Where's our fourth? Where's Ulf? Oh, he's there. Jeez, scared me. Did Druid get 100 today? Druid is currently 97, and it will just get 100 over the next days, slow and steady. When I need to do more experiments, I mean, we'll now have to focus back on Necromancer number 2, so I can do my I can finally min-max my blood build perfect, because we wanted to play a sacrilegious soul blood build. That will be interesting to pull through. What's this bespoken streamer luck when you need it? The streamer luck is only reserved for like top 20 streamers. You know how it is. Like only the big boys. Only the big boys get the streamer luck. Hashtag conspiracy. Like why would us smaller streamers get streamer luck? Come on now. We only get the whitelisted servers with the SBMM off. So is this to 15 yet? On the Druid, everything is 15. Yeah. I mean, on this character, everything is 21. On this character, everything is 21. This Necro is truly something. Oh, Banished Lord's Talisman. Whee! Or Melted Heart of Selig. Pain. That is a low roll, and it's horrible, and I hate it. I'm literally going to disenchant it because it offended me. You offended me with your existence, you little shitty talisman. Okay, well, that was it with my Duriel tries. Thank you very much, Samuel, Ulf, and Obelix. Where's the best farm for sigil powder? There's no sigil powder farm. What you do is you essentially just disenchant all the bonus sigils you have. That's it. Right? I can spawn some more if you need. No, all good. Don't worry. I mean, now we're gonna be rocking a little bit of the necro. This is, oh god, why are you having that? What just happened? Why is my inventory this full? Oh, why is everything I have useless currently? I remember. We just finally started putting on items. I remember. And we get that 925 wand. We just got world tier 5 with this build. And we essentially just got like all the Yankee gear, you know? I remember. We got just all the stuff.
I can break that down.
We have the Ring of Sacrilegious Souls on, yes. That one is good. We need to keep you. We get a 925 one, yeah. Do we have... We are the Blood Surge build. Everything a wee bit complicated as we just got here. That was sacrificial. And this build just had everything. That was... I need to disenchant... Like when you jump characters and just notice that you forgot half of the things that you were doing. Does this one have potions? This one have potions beyond belief. We need to rip that one out. We need to rip that one out. We need to rip that one out. That one I wanted to have as well. You are in need of getting ripped and ripped.
I'm not ready. You want work done? Let's get started.
No, you need to get ripped too. Oh, you are imprinted? Oh yeah, you're imprinted. Obviously you're imprinted. I'm Obviously you're imprinted. Why wouldn't you be?
Well, let's have a look.
Because your Ponyhof is an idiot, Chan. This is the bonus attack speed. Good. Okay. So now we get this beautiful build, which is my tier 21. See, like this Necro has never done a single nightmare dungeon. Okay. 4 minutes. This Necro has never done a single nightmare dungeon. What's the reason there's so limited storage space? That's actually very simple. Because whenever you meet another character, for some weird reason, you're loading their whole stash space into your computer, essentially. You know? So what happens is that, you know, like when the database is too big, then like, yeah, it's going to be a gigantic mess in regards of,
I'm not ready yet.
you know, you having to load their PC and them having to load your PC. And then no one is happy, right? Beautiful.
I need more time.
So yeah, it would essentially create lag. I know this is very unsatisfying, sad that it is this way. And it shouldn't be, but it is. Why are we playing Necro right now? Because the Druid reached kind of like the level where we wanted him to be. And now we need to level the second Necromancer up. Yes, this is my second Necro, chat. I already have a level 100 Necro. But I don't really want to reskill my other Necro every single time. So that's where we end up leveling up another one. So I don't have to keep leveling up my Necro.
I'm not ready yet.
And we now have to check out how well this Necro does actually compare to the Druid. Definitely has a slight advantage over the Druid from an essence production standpoint, because I can essentially via curse produce essence. It's pure love that you can do that. Yeah, full stash like we refreshed the enemy. Exactly. We'll see Gun Doctor anytime again. No. The Gun Doctor's dead. Long live the Gun Doctor. It was a fun time, Flimis. Did Pony get an ancestral uber unique? No, Pony's not lucky. Pony's not blessed. No uber uniques for me. Only pain. Only pain. No gain. This ranks in Blood Surge. This is better. Even though this is higher level. Sometimes the lower one is actually better. Oh, while we're here. Oh, this one didn't even have all his vampiric powers level. No. No, 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 no. I wasn't aware you didn't have everything leveled. I am so sorry. My little friend. Need to finally farm Blood Harvest again. I'll be damned, Chan. This one doesn't even have Metamorphosis. That's true. Yikes, I need to do the quest again. Do you keep the glyph level from the 100 Necro on the new one? That's cute, my friend, that you believe that. No, you don't even keep the glyphs. Sir, you do not even keep the glyphs. We can't be happy to like find the actual glyphs we're looking for. That's just stupid. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. You know, after playing my Druid now and having like such a good essence production with a Druid, the poor Necro feels like vastly slower. But I know how dragging the Druid felt at this level. It's just hard to return from the infinite essence play style to now having to do it manually again.
I'm not ready yet.
You know? It's hard. It's hard out here, chat, to return. How much money have you guys spent on cosmetics? Not a single cent. I mean, the cosmetics in the game are fantastic. Don't even know why you would spend money on it. I mean, seriously, the game just looks great. You know, like the standard skins, everything the game has, they just look fire. Never understood that part. And there's some really good looking stuff. Don't get me wrong, right? Most of the standard cosmetics are not bad. Not bad. What I needed to see is a skill tree. I need another point in here. I want to have to stop playing that. There are 3 essence. You just have to farm for days to get good looking loot. Now you just have to. Now you can just buy it. No, I mean like the amount of good looking stuff. Like I didn't change a single skin on him right now, and I just look good.
I need more time.
I mean, Necro has one of the freest, best looking skins, and that's the open chest cavity. That I kind of use on every single build because it just looks so good to have this open chest cavity happening.
I need more time.
Is it crazy to level two of the same characters up to 100, Chan? It is. It is. Any word on loadouts? Well, they said they're working on it, but they said it's also very, very, very complicated. And the UI team is struggling with it. So any words on loadouts? Yes. But in reality, when we will see loadouts? Never. I wonder if I can turn Bloodlands into as infinite essence as Druid is right now. I'll be having to experiment with Umbral as well. I'll be having to experiment with Umbral as well on this character. In the long run. Probably. Oh, there's a Helltide. Yeah. That's what we're looking forward to. So our Druid was farming Helltides really fast. Let's see how fast this character can now go for Helltides, okay?
Not while I'm in town.
Any comment on Blizzard does not give you anything for completing the season journey if you do not pay for the season pass? I mean, do you need anything? I know what you're saying, but at the same time, like, do you need anything? Do you like, you know? When you're not completing the season journey to get something, you're completing the season journey because technically there's free loot, and when you don't even have to do anything to complete the season journey because you literally just complete it because you're playing the game. So, you know?
I'm not ready.
No, I wish there was a way how I could also introduce crowd control with my blood skills. Now, after playing the Druid, it feels like I really want this, chat. I really want to introduce crowd control with my blood skills. That'd be fantastic.
I'm not ready yet.
Please.
What is this? I need more time.
Woo! Nice. I'm just jealous, poor ingredient. Nah, there's nothing wrong with wanting something. I can understand you. Like, you put in the effort to actually beat the battle pass. So there's essentially nothing wrong with wanting something. But I just, like, you know, I don't see Blizzard caring enough in any singular way to get you something. Also, goodbye, Jenkins, to never see you again. You goddamn weirdo. Seriously?
I'm not ready yet.
Need 10 more intelligence. Right, John? Right now and then. Gotta take the trash out. Sacrilegious plus Umbral. Yeah, but Sacrilegious plus Umbral is technically only every 8 seconds. You would have to have your corpse explosions crowd control somehow to make that work. But you can't have your... Well, that's not true. You can have your corpse explosions crowd control. But the route to take for that would be crazy. Because you could make your darkness skills chill. And then you could take shadow corpse explosion. And then, well, in order to make your darkness skills chill, you would have to use... you would have to use... the Bloodless Scream, but then you couldn't really go for overpower and everything you kind of need, and the Bloodless Scream would be useless for that, so I would be useless in an overpower build. I'm just spitballing with myself if there's any chance I could replicate what Druid has been doing with the Umbral. But I don't think that is possible in any way, sadly, as a Necro. I've been just enjoying that combo so much, you know? You don't even get the game on Game Pass, yeah, but will that not change now? I mean, come on, with the acquisition, chat. We'll get this on Game Pass now. Is the Diablo coming? How much is the season pass? I genuinely don't know. I think 10, yeah. And you kind of almost get enough platinum to get it back, to get the next one.
I'm not ready yet.
See, we just freshly got into World Tier 4 chat, but we're just so nicely dealing with everything. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's so kind of you, dear barbarian druid dude. Sorry, it's a druid, not a barbarian. It's mean of me. I'm just playing druid the whole time myself, and I didn't recognize a brother, chat. Didn't recognize a brother. Mistakes were made. Okay, now we get the Scorch Glyph running. That's another 10% bonus damage. I did want to make a Necro, but I didn't want to AFK the entire time. Make one tomorrow. Necro is brilliant. My recommendation. Oh, how could I die? Oh, I'm not playing my other character. Yes, I was literally like playing as I'm undiable. How's Barb now? Barb is currently one of the strongest one this season. I mean, maybe due to unintended overtuning, but it is what it is. You know, even if it's unintended overtuning, that's the power level we have to contend with currently. Barb is fantastic and people are loving it. And rightfully though. Barb is in a very good, healthy, fun spot right now. See that corpse trundle there with the umbral ring, that could have worked out. Could you please come here, sir? For a second.
I need more time.
Come here, please, come closer. Now he gets pulled together, and then you get hurt.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I have to say, Druid mastered that definitely better at the end, the single target damage. I'm gonna be intrigued to see if I will manage to get Blood Surge to that level. I mean, I know how powerful Blood Surge is, and I made a tier 100 clearing Blood Surge build, so I know it works. That's not the point, but I want to get it to the point where it just feels even more effortless, because right now it still doesn't feel like as effortless as I want it to be, and as brain dead as Druid turned out to be. That's definitely what Bloodlands did. So Bloodlands managed to get to that level, but I want the Blood Surge also to get to that level. I won't rest before then. Bone Spirit will be fun. I do have a very, 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 very good Bone Spirit build that I haven't released to the public yet. It's a tier 100 clearing, like dungeon pushing build where you essentially dive bomb into the enemy, run between all of them, and then go. It's super fun. Hi, Reckums. I missed the early 60s chat and how easy XP came at this point. The early level 60s are so good. Let's search for Let Us Wall and Mother's Embrace is silly good fun, yes. But still coming back to the boss problematic of essence production. I'm not sure if I just like have to rework all the Paragon boards, because I think there's a way how to redo the Paragon boards of Blood to really scale nicely with crit to then get like the max out of the Banished Lord's Talisman. And that's what I'm gonna be trying to do, to like squeeze every single inch and drop out of the Banished Lord's Talisman to make like the overpower damage go crazy. So right now I went a bit more on defense and everything instead of like just sending it like full down the line with Banished Lords. That was a lot of beautiful damage. Yep. Absolutely shredded nerds.
I need time to do that.
I was making our Mortal Necro tomorrow. We already have a Mortal Necros. I mean, there's already the Giga.Necro, which is essentially immortal and will absolutely destroy the Diablo 12 With the Melted Heart of Selig, you could technically maybe make something, but realistically, no need for that. Come on, more. I think that one death is throwing us a little bit back on the shard production. Right now we're at the first time trying if we can make Sacrilegious Ring work with Blood Surge. Because technically Sacrilegious Ring with Blood Surge would introduce an even higher damage ceiling if it works the way I wanted it to work. But I think we might also get into that problem where technically it works, but practically it doesn't, you know? Because you might just want to have other aspects. Do I have to defeat Uberlist so I can do the new event? Nope. So the thing is, like the way they worded it is that the new content is for people that essentially beat Uber Lilith, is for people that cleared a tier 100 dungeon, is for people that finished the seasonal journey. That's for whom the new content is supposed to be. Because if you're still level 80 and you're struggling to get 100, if you haven't even cleared a tier 100 dungeon, you're not looking to engage with the Diablo 12, which is supposed to be harder than tier 100 dungeons. And that's like the only thing. Like that, technically, you should have done all these things before attempting the Diablo 12, because else you're not going to do yourself a favor, right? Oh, this could be... Yeah. Helltide is the quickest way to level up. Helltide is a nice way to level up because they do give quite some experience. But not only that, they also give you gear, elixirs, and everything. And they also give you living steel. And as we all know, living steel is needed to summon Uber Duriel or slash Grégoire, the Galvanic Saint, to then summon Uber Duriel. So yeah, you would be stupid to not. Right? Biggest way is boosted nightmare dungeons. Yeah, but boosted nightmare dungeon is no way to level. Boosted nightmare dungeon is something that you can do. It's not like this is not a way to level. And right now, there's not the biggest time difference in like just farming nightmare dungeons and going out there and doing the world events, because like I'm world tier 4. I need to do Helltide simply to get ready for more Duriels. You know, like it's you have actually reached the point where you want to do this. I mean, before you didn't want to do Legion events, but Legion events now will give you whispers. Whispers will give you material to summon Varshan. Varshan gives you material to summon Duriel. And then we're back again. Circle closed. Right? So you kind of want to engage with all these activities because you goddamn need all these activities. We loot that chest. What's the best to complete your renown for the Paragon points? You just do the dungeons and the discovery. And if you don't have your renown yet done, you just want to get it done by any means possible, whatever is most fun to you. Because once you're done with a renown, you'll never have to worry about it again, unless it's hardcore, I think. Right? Or do you not have to do the renown grind in hardcore again as well, as long as you have one character alive who has done it? Hey, Sogeek, good to see you there. It's great, Sogeek, and I've been with them for years now. Okay, first chat. Some more essence. The Embalmer essence combo is not really an option for Blood Surge. It works, but yeah, when Blood Orb picking up with Blood Surge just feels terrible when you have to do it manual. Especially compared to Bloodlands, which does it automatic.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, it's a bit sad. The Blood Surge doesn't have a way with one surge to eat every single Blood Orb around and do like a Giga Explosion. I feel like it's a missed opportunity to give like the one blood build the chance to pick up all the orbs, and the other blood build doesn't have any chance to pick up the orbs, right? If you have completed renown on HC once, you'll never have to do it again. I heard there's Lilith statues in the PvP area. Huh?
I'm not ready.
Well, welcome to the danger zone. There's not more to do with Eternal Chars that has all the nice gear. I mean, your Eternal Chars are nice to have, and that's about it. Which is really gonna be funny. I mean, I can't wait for the amount of saltiness we'll get on season reset this time. But I don't have like my cool Uber uniques, Chad, which is obviously sadness. But I also, on the flip side, do not lose any Uber uniques when the season ends, right? Just imagine having like done like 4 billion Duriels and then, you know, end of season, that's it. I mean, it's not sad, to be honest, because that's just the way how seasons go. And if you don't like seasons, like, I guess you're in the wrong space for Diablo 4. Do I not have my vampiric power running? I need something that has more... It has more skulls. Because right now I'm not fortifying and I'm literally missing out on 50% of my damage. Yep. Well, that was a lot of shards from just existing. Mm-hmm.
I need more time.
Uh-huh.
I need more time.
Done. Oh, there's a malignant monster spawning there. Don't mind if I do.
I'm not ready.
You are way more sturdy than you're supposed to be, sir. Don't appreciate it.
I'm not ready yet. Look.
Good. What's going to happen with the new glyph after the season? Well, the new glyph is right now only for this season and for the Abba 12 Zier. I mean, unless the Diablo 12.0 returns to become something permanent, or something like the Diablo 12.0 returns in season 3, then it's gone. Dust in the wind. I mean, we're leveling it up essentially to beat the Diablo 12.0, but the glyph is like part of the abattoir, and that's why the glyph exists in the first place. So I mean, the assumption is once it's gone, it's gone, and it's not coming back, right? That would be the base assumption. As long as seasons comes after season, the Eternal Realm feels like a character graveyard. That's not as long as, that's how it's always going to be. It's also how what will never change. You know? Yeah, that's every ARPG with seasons. Exactly. I mean, this is the nature of ARPGs. Now we're not saying this is like the way how it should be, has to be, should always be. Like they're like, you know, they're like, there should never be a change. But I think it's like, I like my ARPGs like this. I mean, seasons give ARPGs more staying power, as simple as it is. Because if I was still playing at this point my season 1 char, or my season 0 char, it would just simply be boring. I mean, imagine starting every season max level, not even experiencing the season mechanic from the very beginning on. I don't know. Seems plenty boring to me. And leveling is also there to give you like more fun to play around with the season mechanic, but also to maybe, I mean, you learn more about the game, you get more acquainted to your character class. At the end of the day, you're not losing anything but flame time. It's not like you're having like Hearthstone and like, you know, a seasonal reset deletes all the cards from your account and you're just left with nothing and only sadness. If you don't reset to add new stuff, you end up with a mess that World of Warcraft currently is. MMOs definitely do have that problem, that at some point they might just become too bloated. Especially since they're only adding more and they're always scared of removing anything. So yes, I am fully with you. That's definitely pain. You enjoying the 150 million Giga Necro? It's still my favorite Necro to date to play, my friend. But this is also why we're making this Necro here right now, you know? Because I have the 150 million Giga Necro. I have the level 100 Druid right now. By the way, my Druid videos have all been sadness chats so far. So the 2 Druid videos I decided to make have been not as well received as I was hoping to. So it has been shambles. Do you know how much the cap for damage reduction of 100 is? Any? Also, can I explain resistance still dying poison damage? Poison damage is bugged. That's why you die to poison damage. Simple. I mean, you need 70 on every resistance and that's it. The cap for damage reduction is 85%. When it comes down to armor damage reduction, then there's actual damage reduction. But the armor calculation happens first, and on a level 100 char, you want armor around 13,000. I mean, my character, for example, has 8,000 already, which is great. But you want around 13,000 for level 100. Focus, pans, or obols. I'm making a video because of a Druid. Well, the Druid is amazing. I'm just like, you know, it's not my videos were just simply not as well received as I was hoping for them for. Maybe I should have made the videos better. Who knows? Maybe they need to all just keep cooking, you know? Never know. What do you have? 25k HP and 9k armor. That's bad. And I'll tell you why. Because 25k HP means nothing if your damage reduction is not there. Because you have high HP, but your enemies deal exponentially high damage. The further you're away from the armor cap in tier 100 dungeon of 13.5, the higher exponentially the damage is, okay? So if 13.5 is the damage cap and you only have 12,000 armor, the damage is not like slightly higher. The damage is straight away. So it falls off so hard. You want to like 13 or 12.5 is the lowest you want to go armor wise. And if you reach that with disobedience, or reach that with disobedience, but still fine. But yeah, you wanna at least be somewhere around there item level wise. That's for sure. Oh, you know what? With this character, we're not gonna do the mistake, guys. So with this character, oh goodness Christ. With this character, we need to do the seasonal journey early this time, so that we're actually able to do the dungeons as nightmare dungeons and don't just have to, like, you know, do them all like a gazillion times over again and just rush through every dungeon. We're not going to do that mistake this time again. Did I just lose some shards? I did, Chan. I just wanted to spend more time in the Helltide. Your chart looks OP until he died. Well, I am still only having 3,000 life. Instead of like when I had if I would have like any kind of proper equipment, I would at least be at 6,000 life currently. I mean, I am just 64. You know, I just got into this world tier, and these explodey dudes, they just get you, right? The same goes actually for elemental damage. Like this dude is doing lightning damage right now, correct? And the lightning damage is just hurting me beyond belief. There you have me, my technically strong character who can still die to all the one hits because it's again world tier 4 and I have nothing, right? I'm still a weak weirdo. But that's the good nature of overpowered damage. Overpowered damage just has so much damage ceiling early on and allows me to essentially do things that I maybe shouldn't be able to do, you know, just simply because I am overpowered. Like we're just killing things, and if we're merely like crit damage and we didn't have the right weapon with us, that would like already not work. But since we're overpowered, yeah, things scale a little bit different for us. That's also why overpower is so nice for leveling, because well, you're literally getting like tons of damage. But it helps also that we have the right aspects for the damage tree, you know? I'm essentially having the... Oh, hell no. I'm having the Blood Surge boom together with the attack speed higher ring of 50%. These are so important for this build. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh. Sorry. I have a rogue. I have 12,000 armor. My damage reduction from close is 40. I'm still dying. Well, I mean, as you say, 12,000 armor. There's a lot you can do. You know, there's another 1,500 missing. As I said, you know, the damage gain is tremendous. I mean, I have a Necro that has 20,000 life and 9,000 armor, and I have 20,000 barrier on top of that, and the barrier just vanishes in one hit, like if it's out of paper, but it also instantly replenishes, so that's that. But as soon as my barrier runs out and I just get hit by a normal mob, I just die, despite having like tons of HP, right? But that's because my armor is shit. So again, bring your armor as close as possible to the cap. And the best way to do this is usually over, I mean, a combination of elixirs, the aspect of disobedience, The old total armor percentage rolls on your items, they're so important. I mean, for all my characters, I've been currently like an absolute fanatic about getting the total armor percentages because they make such a difference. Like, you want to have the total armor percentage on your amulet. Technically, you want to have it on your boots. You want to have it on your pants. You want to have it on your chest, if possible. If you're not playing a unique. And you want to have it on your helmet. Now, obviously, with the existing amount of uniques, it's kind of like, can get complicated to get that together. Because, yeah, I'll be damned, but I'm running so many uniques, for example, that I cannot in any way get more total armor. Oh, shit. Pretty half.
I'm not ready yet.
You know what? If I can play this here together with...
I'm not ready yet.
I could play this together with the Lilith Wall. It should work. I'm currently still trying to figure out if I want to play Corpse Explosion. If I really want to turn this into a build that is using the Ring of Sacrilegious Souls. The Ring of Sacrilegious Souls is nice, but for this build, it has always been a questionable component. Oh shit. Almost had me again there, Lance, huh?
I'm not ready yet.
Give me my shards.
I need more time.
Give me my shards. It's supposed to be all the way up here. I'm loving your channel, loving the Rivers of Blood Poop Wave. The Rivers of Blood Poop Wave is my proudest creation, my friend. I am not sure how that one ever came together, but that is such a fun build that I still to date is one of my favorite ones to play. Even over the actual Gigadot, which is obviously like crazy good. But yeah, sometimes you just have an epiphany, right? Make good stuff. Okay, we're 65. We're almost 66. Did we just go from 61 to 65 in like, what, 10 minutes? Feelingly? That's amazing, Chad. Okay, open the cache. Hello, Leonardo. Good to see you there.
It is done.
Okay, 200 weapons. And boom, we're almost 66. Love that. Just goes so fast when you, as soon as you like get to this, just like flying through the content. What do we have here? Let's see. That is, I have a 925 helmet. Even though that helmet is terrible, it's the highest armor value you can essentially achieve. So why would you not wear a 925 helmet? Then I have a 925 weapon, so there's also nothing higher I can get than that right now. Umbral Ring. I said Umbral Ring. Okay, and now I need to run for the toilet before I pee in my patents chat. If needed, what was in 37 minutes? Definitely needed what was in 37 minutes. So I'm going quickly for the toilet. We're gonna check what we got. So our goal is for the next 2 days, Chan. Next 2 days. We need Vampire Mummy 100 and we need Experiment at least 90. Can only be Golem good for endgame. A Golemancer. We tried there. It's useless. Golem is useless. Golem is useless in every single way. I'll be right back. Okay. No boot wave for pants? Hell no. My barb has so much fortify. I never felt really bad in high gear dungeons. Fortify is really useful. Fortify is amazingly nice to have. Okay, we got that one. Oh, there's another Legion event. You kind of just want to do Legion events right now. On the other hand, you just want to also sometimes just zoom through Nightmare Dungeons, right? Because now, like, we just freshly got into this world tier, and you should technically not do tier 21 Nightmare Dungeons until you're like 70 plus, right? But you can. You can, Chan. No one is stopping you from doing it. Just the moment Nightmare Dungeons just feels so easy to do. Next chart needs to be Hassle the Hoff. We'll be putting out a vote so you can tell us what you want the next chart to be named. Look at this, Chad. Look at this. I just need another way for essence production. Anything. Just could produce essence in one more way. I mean, Umbral would be an option, but Umbral couldn't keep up with my thingy. The only thing that really can keep up with the essence production is the starlight aspect. Because with the starlight aspect, you would essentially like work on putting yourself in a position where you lose HP so you could regain HP the whole time. You know? That would be your plan with that. To essentially have yourself get worn down damage-wise. You know? So you would take damage. And to then heal yourself back up with damage. Oop. That almost ended bad. So that will work. But the problem is that the starlight aspect only works when you actually take damage. So if you would get any form of barrier or so, it wouldn't work. And that makes the starlight aspect so weird. I want them to rework that. I'm not ready. Char, vampire son, vampire baby, vampire cousin. The next char is going to be called Edward. I'm not ready. Then I'm going for Jacob. I mean, I missed a chance to, you know. Mother's Embrace. Mother's Embrace would work for dungeoneering, Joshua, and I play Mother's Embrace on this. So, yes, Mother's Embrace is an option, 100%. It's actually a stupid good option. But the problem is not, like... Like, it's making the boss damage more consistent. That's your goal. Because right now, that's the only thing Blood Surge kind of struggles with. The boss damage. I mean, it's a little bit down to the nature of Blood Surge, because Blood Surge is obviously like a mass destruction tool. But if you look at... you look at Druid essentially being able to also, as pulverize, mass destroy everything. You know, like... I can't get past not wanting to find a way somehow, you know? If I only had the same slow aspect as Druid has. I mean, Druid has really the most amazing combo with Druid is that Druid slows everyone affected by pulverize. That's like That's the best thing that Druid has currently going on. That allows it to excel so much. And if there was any goddamn way to slow things with blood skills, then that's it, you know? That would be the holy grail.
I need more time.
Starless Skies? Well, I mean, first you gotta have Starless Skies, and Starless Skies does reduce the essence you're using, but it doesn't restore your essence. I mean, right now the Druid has the distinctive and uncanny advantage when I just compare the overpower to the blood, the trample slide to this, that you're essentially able to just restore the spirit you're using continuously. Whereas I could essentially like work on using less, as you say, essence cost reduction and so on, but I can't restore it. The other curse, I'm already using my Iron Maiden. I mean, as you say, Umbral Ring and Decrepify could work. The problem is right now, this gives me 5 essence per curse target, right? Umbral Ring gives you up to 4 essence per crowd control target. And I'm not sure if actually cursing the same enemy twice works with the Umbral. So what if you curse a target that is already cursed? What happens then? It works, so you can actually overcurse with Umbral. That's interesting. I've never looked into it with Umbral, to be honest. You could overcurse. You keep hearing people to not upgrade Metamorphosis. Why is that? Very simple to explain. There's an item. It's called T-Ball's Will. T-Ball's Will gives you 50 essence on dodge whenever you become unstoppable. And if you have your vampiric power upgraded, then you're unstoppable for 4 seconds. And that's technically bad because you don't want to be unstoppable for 4 seconds. You only want to be unstoppable for 2 seconds. Because if you're then unstoppable for 2 seconds, then every 2 seconds dash, you can actually get the bonus essence instead of every 4 seconds dash. So yeah. So technically, as you say, you could then with Decrepify make essence. But again, Decrepify would only work on masses of opponents. So for every curse, you would get like this. But here right now, correct? Like on this here, I have no way to produce essence back again.
I'm not ready yet.
I mean, apart from using my auto attacks, which is not so bad because I'm using like overpower, and overpower gives me attack speed. So we have like when it comes down to essence production, you know, we are producing essence really fast. Or dude doesn't actually fight, right? Hey, you're just blasting through it anyhow. Control darkness, essence, exhumation, revenge, sacrificial, scourge. We need essence. Do corpse tendrils count as CC? Yes, corpse tendrils do count as CC, and technically you do have quite some of them. I mean, on 10 targets, it would also be 40 essence they're creating, so it's not a bad thought, right? Iron Maiden is useless. Iron Maiden is useless. Iron Maiden is useless. The only reason you're using Iron Maiden is for until level 80 or 85 to just produce essence. The thing about Iron Maiden is that it's just better than Decrepify, because the Blood Surge Necro does not need any type of cooldown reduction or the damage reduction that Decrepify offers. Because you're actually using the Decrepify curse not for the cooldown reduction. I mean, you're using it for the cooldown reduction too, but you're mainly also using it for the big banger damage reduction it also gives you. I mean, here in this, when you're open worlding, Iron Maiden is just insane. Because Iron Maiden allows me to just Iron Maiden, essence, Iron Maiden, essence, Iron Maiden. Here, every single target is 5 essence, right? So I can just go around here and I can Iron Maiden everyone, and I can just produce essence for free, which is kind of like amazing, right? Here, essence, and then essence. And this is how I like how you never run out of essence in the overworld. Oh no, I didn't want to run out of that. Could you just have this thingy go away there?
I'm not ready yet. Lack the required essence. I'm not ready yet.
The best part is how long you can actually just stay in here. And the freaking vampiric siphon. How many like things you can just create, right? Like you just live in there. You never have to go out again, and that's all because you can just like make this amount of essence, which is kind of nice, right? Is there a pure minion build that can actually work? We have a pure minion build on YouTube that is using the Ring of Mendeln, obviously. I mean, the question is always, what do you understand under a pure minion build? You want a build where only your minions do damage? You can play that. It's just bad. You know, it's slow, it's tedious, it's unintuitive, and annoying to play. But you can play it that way if you want to. No, it's totally up to you. If slow, intuitive, and annoying is what you're looking for, then no problem. That's available. See, right now, when you're just like open worlding around, you essentially use Blood Surge, curse, use Blood Surge, curse, Blood Surge, curse, Blood Surge, curse, Blood Surge, Blood Surge, curse. That's like your game plan, right, for the whole time. Curse, Blood Surge. Actually, that's where you're never underestimate the power that Iron Maiden offers you. Because I see so many Necros using like even Bone Spirit Necros. They're still using Decrepify to level, even though they don't actually need Decrepify. It's crazy, you know. Despite having no use for it, still being used. You can't explode into me. I said no. Bone Spear is better than this. Not for leveling, no. By far not. Blood Surge is just faster and more efficient. Bone Spear is good though. Especially when you get all the pieces together. The thing is, in order to achieve this level of clearing, you essentially just need the Blood Surge aspect and that's it. You know? For this to work, you just need one single aspect. And that's the fun part, you know?
I'm not ready yet.
Blood Surge is truly, in my eyes, the must level build. I think wasn't anyways the one of the first places in the world to race first this time Blood Surge. If I'm not mistaken, there was one Blood Surge. Yeah. Want an easy AFK build? Well, easy AFK build would be Ring of Sacrilegious Souls with minions. We have a good minion Mendon build there, where you can essentially just AFK on Hell Tides and everything. And your minions just kill everything, and then your ring does the rest, and then rinse and repeat.
I need more time.
Okay, well, we'll have to go back to the Blood Surge Theory Craft Lab to make things even stronger.
I need more time.
That's Endgame build, which class? Also for what?
I'm out of essence.
For what? Necro, Gigadot.
I'm not ready.
Gigadot or Litless Bone. There's a Litless Storm bone build also that is really strong when it comes down to actual survivability on top of damage. As much as I dislike Bone Spear, I have to admit that that is the only Bone Spear build I would play. That is the Lidless Bone. It's fairly strong. It's combining the Bone Spear concept with the Lidless Storm to essentially create infinite barrier, and then on top of the infinite barrier, just pump all the damage that Bone Spear has to offer. It's really fun to play in higher Nightmare dungeons because you don't give a fuck anymore and just zoom. I'll be having to present that one to the community as well. This is why we're leveling this Necro here, by the way. So I'm not just leveling this Necro for fun. I have so many more build ideas still for you guys, right? So yeah, strap in, strap on, get ready. Right, Bone Storm Lidless Wall last season could stand in T100 swap, pick up and down. Yeah, it's Bone Storm Lidless Wall is great. In Bone Spear version, in the Shadow version, like it's in any version, it's just a great concept.
I need more time.
God, how much I love these Vampiric Siphons for Necros, right? Especially for this Necro build. I have not seen anyone stand longer in this than a Blood Surge Necro, because every Blood Surge essentially heals me. So in case you don't understand why is this so efficient, it's because every Blood Surge heals me, which means if I keep standing in here and I keep Blood Surging, and if I now also had a Bone Storm going on, then I would also be barriering at the same time.
I'm not ready.
Okay. I guess I could truly stay infinite in there. See how fast we can like fill up our resource again. Not sure why you refused to die, by the way. Yeah.
I'm not ready.
Good. Perfection. Love to see it. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be having to end the stream now because my children are coming home early and my wife has a doctor's appointment, so I'll need to take care of that. But I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. We're going to be absolutely shredding through the content again. We're going to be leveling the Necro again. We're going to be trying out different builds. I have some interesting theory crafts for you and everything. So until tomorrow, have a great, fantastic day and take care.